What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking with me. I told y'all we was gonna have a special guest this evening. I got my brother on the line here, Phonics. You in the building?
Yo, what's good? What's poppin'?
Introduce yourself to the people.
Yo, this Phonics man, at Phonics man, Twitter, Instagram, post the Right to Truth. That's right, the number 2 truth. YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Check me out.
We're gonna drop the link for the people, so everybody could go subscribe to his channel. I need everybody to go subscribe to my man's channel. It's about to get real controversial this evening. I'm talking about. I don't think y'all ready. Y'all might have heard Phonics on Flight Sports. This is not his first time, but this really his first time. Shout out Rap God already saluting Phonics. You know how you can salute Phonics? You can subscribe to his channel right now. I'm about to drop the link as we speak. The link is coming right now. Pause. We people are ready in here. Ready. Let's go. I just dropped the link to my man. I ain't gonna before we even start. If anybody want to support Phonics before we even get started, the link is right there. I need everybody. If you rocking with Flight Sports TV, you fuck with me. You better hit that link and hit that goddamn subscribe button. You know what it is. So listen. Hit that. Listen. You already know, man. There's a lot of speculation in the world right now. This topic has been very decisive. Sha'Carri Richardson, you understand? She failed the marijuana drug test. That's obvious. The situation that happened. It drew a lot of attention all over the world. Whether sports athletes, entertainers, black, it caused some decisiveness in the black community. You know, what were some of your thoughts as this news was coming out? And let's talk to the people.
Oh shit! I just thought she was fucking stupid. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? Because as an athlete of her caliber, you get tested all the time, and she had just smoked the weed, man. It ain't like she did it like 4 months ago. She just smoked it, and then she tried to use the excuse, "Oh, my mother, who I'm estranged from, mind you, like her and the moms is estranged." You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I smoke. Nah, just keep it 100. I like to get lit. You know what I'm saying? I like to have a good time. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Weed ain't really even a drug no more. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't like the way she copped out, man. And I didn't like the fact that she blew her chance at making millions of dollars through endorsements. You know what I'm saying? Because track athletes, that's not like basketball and football. You know what I'm saying? You only do that every 4 years. Yeah, you compete in little events, every year. They have nationals and shit like that. But you on the center stage in the Olympics every 4 years. And she was going to win gold. I've seen her race too many times. She's serious with it. And so for her to blow that kind of money and got to wait another 4 years, the shit is just fucking stupid. And I'd like to pull that weave off her head and smack her fucking face.
That's unbelievable, man. What you had Dwayne Wade came out. He was talking about how does she get basically snatched out the Olympics, but some of our lawmakers, our politicians, they smoke. You understand? And that advocates are some of them. We all know what's going on behind the scenes. The young kid in the neighborhood, he gets caught with a nickel bag, they locking him up, but vice versa in other communities, certain things get a pass, and sometimes even with harder drugs. What's some of your thoughts on how possibly, like I said, politicians, lawmakers use it, but people are getting penalized for it all over the world?
I mean, I just read an article, and they asked the president, Joey B. That's my dude. Just shout out to Joey B. For y'all who call him Joe Biden, I call him Joey B. He said the rules are the rules. And right now, those are the rules in place. And he's absolutely right. Dwayne Wade, I need you, Wade, to make sure that young boy of yours private part attached, okay? You worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, lawmakers, so what, they use it. The fact of the matter is she knew that they were going to test her. So why did you use it and potentially blow millions of dollars, man? Like, there was no reason for that. Like, you could have waited. You could have had a drink or something. You know what I'm saying? You did not have to smoke weed. And I already know, and you know too, that's not her first time smoking weed. That's just the first time she got caught. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, back to what I'm saying, it's just her fucking stupidity. She didn't carry it the right way. You gonna wait till a couple weeks before you about to go to Tokyo to compete in the Olympics? You've been training for this all your life. And now you possibly gonna have to wait 4 more years. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. Everybody, if anybody want to engage in politics with Phonics today and engage on this topic, we got a whole lot more to say today. But if you want to join in, I just dropped the link. I need everybody to go subscribe to my man Right to Truth. That's Phonics' YouTube channel. He got a lot of decisive topics. He got some crazy shit on there.
It's the number 2, y'all. It's the number 2, right? The number 2 truth.
Right. And I also dropped the link in the live chat. I'll drop it again for the people. Or all you got to do is hit that link and hit that subscribe button. Check out some videos.
Baby, you should have had some of this, man. A little white Zinfandel, a little wine. It would have got you mellow, relaxed. You know what I'm saying? And you wouldn't need no bud.
Yeah.
You'd have pitched straight and you be in the Olympics today.
But they can't fool with the wine. Man, it's crazy, man. What's going on? You know, Bill Cosby just came home.
Yo,
what's up?
Very happy.
You know what's going on with Bill Cosby?
Bill Cosby, OJ, those is my dudes, man. Like, I love them dudes, man. OJ is my pops, man. You know what I'm saying? So that made Bill like my grandpa. I love them dudes, man. Yo, Bill Cosby, they have fucked him over. They told him if he would testify in that deposition, he would get immunity. And then they switch it up on him. They fucked themselves. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this. Whether he did it or not is irrelevant. You locked him up. Yo, he went to jail as an old-ass man, bro. Just imagine that. He did 3 years. That could have potentially been a death sentence. And he was lucky to come home. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this. You know what I'm saying? Yo, y'all hoes that put yourself in that situation, if you did it, that's on you, man. But you might let it go. That was years ago. You ain't getting no money from it. You ain't getting none of that. All you got was your 15 minutes, and that's gonna go away too. And yo, look, I don't condone any kind of sexual assault or drugging people. Ain't none of that cool. But all of that is he said, she said, man.
Facts.
You know, so that's alleged. You know what I'm saying? But welcome home, Bill.
Right. What you think happened? Because they said everything got overturned. What the fuck went on in that?
Well, they had to overturn it because I just told you the prosecutor at the time had promised him immunity if he was to testify in the deposition. He testified, and then they end up charging him and convicting him. You can't do that. And so they declined altogether to prosecute him ever again. So he's good. He's a free man until he dies in the next 2 to 3 years. He's good. I mean, because he's old as fuck. He got 1 foot in the grave. Come on, we all know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see not too many star athletes came out talking about Bill Cosby.
Word.
Ain't nobody welcomed him home.
Word.
They stayed the hell away. You know?
I mean, bro, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us, man, I grew up on the Cosby Show. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of my childhood. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, people who say he's America's dad and all of this, I don't look at celebrities like that. They human beings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They could do shit just like we do shit. So, I mean, yo, it is what it is, man. But again, welcome home, Bill. Love you, Dad.
Right.
Love you.
It's crazy. These Olympics, man. What's your thought on the Olympics anyway? You see Sha'Carri Richardson just got suspended. Do you think they need to start in the future possibly getting more reinventive with their rules and policies and even testing? Because even the NBA didn't test for marijuana this season. I don't think they test for it in the bubble either. You know, so the NBA is loosening its stance. You got states all over the country loosening their stance. Do you think the Olympics need to look into it? And what's your thoughts on the state of affairs with the Olympics?
I think the Olympics will eventually, but you know what I'm saying? What we got to understand about the Olympics is that's a world governing body. That's not just the U.S. Olympics. That's the whole world. You know what I'm saying? That governs that shit. So how they, you know what I'm saying, come across with that shit, you know what I'm saying? We'll see. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Now, do I think that they should? Yeah, absolutely, man. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
Bro.
Hold on. Let me get into this camera.
Yeah. We got a special guest, Rave, in the building. What's your questions out here? What's your thoughts for my man Phonics, man? He in rare form tonight.
So, Rave.
Right now, I just want to listen and learn. You know what I'm saying? I'm a young guy, so it's always good to hear and learn. But you did bring up something that I was trying to say to a fellow man, Uncle Vern, about it, because we was a little bit political. I was like, bro, so Uncle Vern, you just said to yourself, this is a world thing. You know, we can we can say what we want, but this is a world thing. And if you know, I'm not saying like when she did this weed thing, I felt hard for her because she's like, my mom died. I had to use it to get over what I think. But at the same time, you know, we don't need you to be doing no weed, none of that drugs. Like, hey, you know, we need you in the world competitions. No, this is a world thing. And I wouldn't be surprised if you go to Europe, Africa, whatever. I bet you some of them's like, yo, I can't wait to go beat America's ass. So don't act like this is some special, you know, handshake, hey, good win. You know, these dudes are really training to really win. You feel me? So I feel like I would understand the rule.
Facts.
You know, it's set for a reason.
Facts.
Go ahead. You can answer.
Nah, I just want to say what's up, Ray King, and yo, fuck Uncle Vern. Yeah, you tried to come at me sideways last time.
He must be in there.
This is me. Yeah, you tried to come at me real sideways and sleazy, my nigga. So make sure you call and you chime in or something. So
he might be in there. Uncle Vern is famous in this bitch. All right, but yeah, that's crazy with the but you know what's so crazy with me with marijuana. Do you feel like there's a stigma against marijuana because people say medically is better than alcohol, is better than prescription pills, and this, that, and the third? Do you still think it's a negative stigma against marijuana, and do you think the stigma needs to change?
Of course. I mean, hell, when I was growing up, they said it was a gateway drug. If you smoke weed, you know what I'm saying, you would go into other drugs. However, I don't think that's the case, man. I will say this, though. You younger people, the shit that y'all smoking now, that shit smells strong as a bitch, man. That's some strong-ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Weed used to ain't smell like that. You know what I'm saying? But that shit y'all smoking is strong. But, nah, man, I think the stigma is lifted somewhat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just in Detroit last weekend. They got dispensaries out there. Niggas is smoking in the street and there's no worries. In New York, they not locking people up. When I was coming up, man, if you got caught with a blunt or smoking a blunt, they take your ass to jail.
Real quick.
You know what I'm saying? Now, you ain't do no time or nothing like that unless you have warrants, but they would lock you up for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I think the stigma is lifted. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to come off the Olympics, too. But she just fucked herself because she knew what the rules were, man, and she should have just stayed with that shit. But yeah, weed, man, come on, man. Look, you like you said, they're not testing the major sports no more. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers can smoke all they want. Right. Definitely. And weed does have medicinal purposes to it. You know, It's helping people with cancer. You know what I'm saying? It can help with a variety of things. My problem with some of the motherfuckers that smoke weed is when that's all they do. They don't got a job, they don't do shit, they just smoke weed all day. You know what I'm saying? They stay stuck. You know what I'm saying? That's what get high all day.
Man, I seen a dude's eyes red every single day. Like, bro, all right, bro. Like, you not catch a break, man. Like, bro.
It's unbelievable, man. I really can't call it, man, but do you feel like it was just a black thing? Like maybe they came after her? Do you feel like there's other athletes that's doing other things, you know, and they getting passed over? You know, possibly she's an American girl, possibly supposed to go in there and shatter records, you know, and they stop her. Not to say that this actually happened. I'm just saying, do you feel like race came into play, or do you feel like everybody that's entering the Olympics are not engaging in possibly performance-enhancing drugs, other recreational drugs?
Of course they are, and they've been doing that since the beginning, man. I mean, come on. You had Ben Johnson, who was a world-class sprinter, I believe, I want to say in the 92 Olympics or maybe 96, something like that. He got all his shit stripped from him, gold medals, because of doping. I mean, so, you know what I'm saying? And we're not saying that she's doping because she's not. She just got caught.
What about Michael Phelps? It was a report on him. Was he doping or was that just rumors?
Nah, I don't think Michael Phelps was. Michael Phelps still got all his gold medals. I just saw on the Olympic channel. Yeah, Michael Phelps is good. But I mean, those are two different things from using steroids or performance enhancement to smoking some weed. Now, like I said, that's already in their rule book, bro. So it's like, I don't think they target her because she's a nigga woman. I mean, black. But I just think, like, she got caught out there, man. You know what I'm saying? She got caught out there. And I feel like she should have known better than that. That was very irresponsible because, like I said, you run track. It's not like you can go professional and do this for a living, 82 games a year. You know what I'm saying? You literally have to wait for the Olympics, and that's when you get your major shine. That's when you get your endorsements once you win a gold medal. That's like gymnastics. Right. That's like the ones who do the swimming. They don't get no kind of recognition until they win a gold medal. That's when the commercials come and all of that. But so now you got to wait another 4 years, which, I mean, she's young. Yeah, she's only 21, but you never know what can happen in 4 years, man.
Hey, it's crazy. It's crazy because you said that they probably wasn't going after her race, and I feel like that too as well. But I'm gonna tell you this: when it comes to black people in sports, you have to just particularly pay attention to yourself a little bit more because they're on you, and that's what they did with Sha'Carri Richardson. They wasn't probably going after her because of her race, but I bet you they was paying attention to her more, and that's why they caught her with her smoking that weed.
I agree.
They paid attention more. I agree. And especially as black people, we have to hold ourselves accountable when it comes to this professional stuff because we have to prove ourselves all the time that we're capable of learning or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? We have to prove ourselves, you know what I'm saying? And they pay attention to what we do.
What's going on, Try?
What up? Just listening through.
What's good, bro?
What's going on, man?
So you been listening?
I just hopped on right now.
Oh, okay, yeah. We talk. What's your thoughts on that Sha'Carri Richardson situation? Did you hear about it?
Yeah.
I
think they were just looking for a reason to get her. That's what I think.
I mean, but she gave him a reason. Don't fail a drug test and you don't have a reason, right? She failed the drug test. She wouldn't have had a reason.
That's facts too.
You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't have had a reason. And like they said, she had just did it. It wasn't like they tested her 90 days ago. She had just smoked. Then she gonna come out and say, well, because of my mom's who you had no fucking relationship with, you were just so distraught, you had to hit the blunt. Now, I would have been more pleased if she was like, yo, I like to smoke every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been cool with that. But don't put out excuses like that, and then you're gonna do it on a dead person. That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, but both of that can be true. They could have. She shouldn't have did what she did, and they could be exploiting it to use her as well, man. They could be both too. But the point is, yo, it's not even a performance enhancing drug. So why y'all even still testing for that?
Well, here's my thing.
You feel what I'm saying? That's because it's a cultural issue.
Right. Well,
why y'all testing for weed?
One second.
It don't make no sense.
Yesterday, there's a guy that said there's something to that. What you just said. I think his name is Liverpool Flight. Remember his name, Liverpool?
Yeah. That's what
he came and said it isn't a performance drug, but at the same time, it's like a form that helps though because weed also helps with stress and anxiety. So it's like it helps with performance because if you go into a race with anxiety, it could easily.
You can't compare that to steroids, bro. You can't compare that to steroids. Come on, man. That's not even comparable.
But you gotta also understand, bro. Rules are set for a reason, bro. And let me tell you something.
Bro, I don't know nobody that smoked weed and ran fast after smoking. I never even heard of it. You know what I mean?
That's why we said it ain't a performance.
Most of the people that smoke weed I know can't even run.
We said it ain't a performance enhancing drug, but it stress and anxiety. It takes that away. That's why people smoke the weed. That helps a lot.
Not in sports, bro. Not in sports. I disagree with that, man.
I mean, it has nothing to do with it. It
has an effect on your lungs.
But it has
if you're smoking blunt.
But it's the fact that they had, you know what I'm saying? They had it on their list as a drug. Now we all can agree that it shouldn't be on there, but it is on there, and she didn't feel that. You know what I'm saying?
But they should be able to. They should be able to come through They should be able to come through with the right conclusion instead of banning her or suspending her. We're gonna say, okay, most of the states in the United States have legalized marijuana. This shouldn't be on the list. We're gonna take it off the list.
But again,
they should have taken, and that's where race has something to do with it, because they don't want to take the high road. They're wrong. She's wrong too, but they're wrong.
But you just said the United States, and like I told Flight, the Olympic body is global. It's not just the United States. They govern globally. You know what I'm saying? So they have yet to change the laws. I'm sure they will change that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they will. However, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it has anything to do with race. You were smoking and you got caught. Mad white people do drugs. They've been doing drugs as long as we have. And a lot of them smoke weed. Because you don't get caught.
All right, but the reason why it's outlawed, right, is because weed is illegal, right? So that's an outdated rule. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And now,
brother, it's an outdated rule in the United States because some states have legalized it. However, that's not everywhere. And the Olympics again is the world. In every country, if you get caught with weed in the Philippines, you're going to jail for like 30 years.
Yeah, bro. And I think
okay, but does that make it right? That needs to be changed, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But
listen.
The point, the major point is it's not a steroid.
But listen, Lonzo's trash.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where it doesn't make sense.
No, listen, Lonzo's
for you to still have it on the list, whether or not it's not legalized throughout the world, it's not a steroid. So they should have sense and join modern society and get rid of that rule. Here's the chance that y'all had. What are y'all gonna do? Y'all rather embarrass the girl. Y'all rather suspend her instead of saying, "Yo, we're wrong. This shit's outdated." You feel what I'm saying?
You're thinking, no.
Let's change the rule.
No, that's the United States. You're not understanding that this Olympic is world, a global.
I just said I understand it's a worldwide body. What I'm saying is they know weed, bro. They know it's not. They know weed is not a steroid. It's not going to enhance your performance. So someone within their organization has to have the common sense to say, we're going to take this off the list. We made a mistake. This shouldn't be on the list.
But they didn't.
Period. There's billions of people that smoke weed. So it don't make sense. But they don't want to do that. They want to embarrass the girl. They rather embarrass her because they want to take her shine. That's how I feel about it, though.
Test for it. I'm in the United States. They still test for it. If you fail a drug test for marijuana, your ass is fired. Period.
Yeah, but you ain't on the Olympics.
But it doesn't matter.
You ain't an Olympian, bro. It does matter, bro.
Wait, but that's even worse, though. You're going to the Olympics. You should hold yourself more accountable to not even do any of that stuff.
Exactly.
If I'm an athlete, okay, let's say I play football or basketball, and I'm about to play against Lithuania and Germany and all those other places. I want myself a tip-top performance. I wouldn't go dare. I wouldn't dare force anything that can mess up me at all, any type of way. And that's either weed, a cigarette. I ain't doing none of that. I'm gonna get plenty of sleep. I can drink some water, listen to the music, stay motivated, and do that as an athlete.
But that's okay, but like I said,
why are you even doing that rule? Or why are you going against the rule?
Exactly.
You didn't have to do that. You didn't even have to do that.
Okay, but my point is, right, this is on a banned substance list, right?
Correct.
On a substance that's already been proven not to be a performance enhancer.
That has nothing to do with that. It's still a drug, and it's not legal in other countries. That's just here. But I'm like Trey.
Bro,
you know, you gotta respect the rules. Exactly, Trey. You gotta respect the rules. Hey, yo, Nick, she wouldn't have lost to Jamaica. If you seen Sha'Carri's the truth, man. That's the next flow, Joe. Word is bond. And if they let her run in the relays, it's a wrap, man.
Yo, shut up. Yo, hold on. Wait a second. Shut up, my brother Nick, son. Because my man Nick right here, Brucher, who talking about, yo, he a real track star. My man is running track in real life. I'm talking about he tore up the high school circuit. You understand? And he was fast as hell. You understand? He was good in basketball though. But he the reason why I'm doing YouTube. You feel me? He was the reason we was working together. He was telling me, yo, you need to, your voice is crazy. You need to do this, that, and the third. I was like, you know what, fucking I ain't looked back ever since. This the motherfucking reason why this man right here is the reason why I'm on YouTube. Shout out my man Nick.
All right, we already shouted about
it. But he talked about what about Lisa Ann though? You think she would have smoked her?
He said Shelly Ann. Nah, man. Man, that's the next and yo, like I said, if they let her run in the meters, I mean in the relay, because she can't do the 100 meters. But if she get in the relay, it's a wrap, man. You already know that. She's gonna be super motivated. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, this is nonsense, man.
You know what I'm saying? So we would
hold up.
Suspended over weed, man. Come on, man.
Now, hold up. Now the Jamaican, the Jamaican runner, that Jamaican runner is as fast as all get out. I seen it. But then again, I feel like Sha'Carri Richardson had a real chance to go against her because what people don't understand is when Sha'Carri Richardson ran her trial, she actually had a slow start and then she accelerated with her speed that she had. So we don't even know quite how fast she truly was, and she still beat the people that she had on her trial run on. So
yeah, now we can't watch her.
It was over.
Yeah, but also, bro. Okay, also,
now
bro,
she can't hold it down over weed.
Bro. Let me tell you something. It's like a company,
bro.
That's
just bullshit.
Hold up, bro. It's like a company, bro. If they tell you, bro, I know you can.
Companies change their policies, bro.
Listen, hold up, listen, bro. It's like, bro, it's like a company. Yes, you can smoke this weed out the office, but in this office, you don't smoke that weed because we need you to do what you got to do on your job. If your job is Olympian, and we set a rule that said, hey, listen, I get the United States, you can smoke the weed because it's legal and it's legal in some states, but you're coming into Olympians where we set a rules where, hey, don't do none of that stuff.
Okay, but let's go off topic real quick. Lonzo Trash. Let me ask you a question, Lonzo Trash. If Lonzo Ball smoked weed, do you think it would be performance on the court?
Man, he loved Lonzo Ball.
I'm just saying. If he smoked weed, do you think it would improve his performance on the court? I want to know. Why Lonzo ain't Olympian? They got number bums on that team except for KD. Why Lonzo ain't Olympian? Everybody opted out. Who's somebody?
You know the answer to that, man. Come on.
Come on, Coach. Why he ain't Olympian?
You ain't even got to ask that question.
Nigga dying over here.
He's being Olympian.
Hey, it's funny because Lonzo's trash. He love when and he hate when people use his logic. He hate that.
He loved Lonzo Ball. That's his favorite player.
Oh yeah. I no matter what he says, I know good and well when Lonzo finally get that 20-minute contract, he gonna be celebrating with us, man. So
wait a second. Let's keep it on Lonzo right quick. What's up with all the hate that LeVar Ball has been getting from the black community? Because put basketball aside, man. There's a lot of people with hatred towards LeVar, man. What's your thoughts on this, Phonics, man?
Why do they hate LeVar though?
Well, I'm just saying because he's banned off all the social media, all the damn. I know ESPN ain't fucking with him. You understand?
He came out killing his wife, man. You know you can't do that.
Oh man, he didn't say shit, man.
He didn't. Look, listen.
Let's talk about that right there because I feel like he didn't do shit wrong.
I think LeVar Ball is a good father. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a good father. The only mistake I'll say he made in life was, with the exception of who what's the name? The one who's not in the NBA, Jello. Lonzo and that other one are some funny looking motherfuckers. That was a bad combination. They're some funny looking motherfuckers, man. God damn it. But anyway, he loves his kids, man. Yo, he taught them well, man. And how you got two sons currently in the NBA, man? I mean, like, you can't go wrong with that. But let me tell you, the public hates a black man who's confident and arrogant. They hate that. You know what I'm
saying? That's LeVar Ball.
Yeah, he came out from the gate saying, like, yo, my son gonna go to NBA. He gonna play.
But you over here hating on Sha'Carri, though, man. Come on. You contradicting yourself, man. Come on.
Before we get fuck out of here, man. She don't even like dudes, man. Come on, man. How can we hate on her? She don't like dudes.
Well, let me tell you something. This is one time that LeBron was at and LeBron is a very well loved by the social media sometimes, so I didn't think they would say this. And that let me know. I think it's also a black thing. LeBron was at Bronny's son's game, supporting them, cheering them on, and they said, "Oh my God, here it is, LeBron trying to take up Bronny's star." You know, they don't want trying to show him take off the lights off of Bronny and pay attention.
Oh, he was in the layup line or whatever.
Oh, we need to talk about that.
Yeah, when he was at the layup line, everybody was like, "Oh my God, LeBron's just trying to take away his his
son ain't all that.
He's not. He's a bum.
It's other players that did that look.
Yeah,
Bronny ain't a bum,
but he's not an NBA player.
He is good as they're putting that. They're putting it up.
Jello is better than him. Jello's a better player than Bronny. He's gonna be a better player than Bronny when it's all said and done.
But Bronny's not even the best player on his team, though. I seen
Bronny's gonna be in the NBA.
Let me tell you something. I seen Bronny on Bronny's team because I watched Baller's Life, House of Highlights, and I watched the games from beginning to the end. Man, that Bronny not even the best. So I
got Amari Bailey, man. He's top 3 in the country.
Huh?
Amari Bailey's top 3 in the country.
Yeah, I said that's what I said. Bronny's not the best.
That's a light skinned dude that he plays with a lefty.
Right, Amari. But
he's
Amari.
3, so.
But that's Sierra Cannon. He's actually a junior on the senior team. That's different.
Yo, but Bronny is not even where he's not even where his father was at that age, man. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't got the height.
Yeah, he don't have the. I don't think he has any of the tangibles, man. He just not aggressive player. He's not a good passer. He's an okay passer. I ain't gonna take that from him. He's an okay passer. I don't know. I just don't see it, man. Kind of like with Michael Jordan's sons. I just ain't see it. You know what I'm saying?
Need that growth spurt.
Word. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then it be some people, kids, like whoever thought Doc Rivers' son. Yo, I like Austin Rivers. He's a solid NBA player, man. He's a solid NBA player. You know what I'm saying? He played good D. He can shoot the 3. You know what I'm saying? He's a solid NBA player. You know what I'm saying?
Got the genetics, man.
Yeah, Cole Anthony. You know what I'm saying? He got drafted this year, went to Orlando. You know what I'm saying? He good. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's trying to live up to it too much. He should be like the other son and just be low key, man. Like don't even play ball. Same thing with Wade's son. He ain't shit either. He ain't shit. What's his name? Zaire? Yeah, he's trash.
He's better than Bronny.
He's better than Bronny, but that's not saying much.
I don't think he's better than Bronny. Yo, he ain't better than Bronny.
You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Did you see when LeBron said Bronny go get a bucket and he fucked around and missed it? You're not. That really happened. I didn't see that.
I seen that. I'm laughing about it. I seen that.
You got too much to live to live up.
That was recent. That was a few days ago.
Yeah.
That happened like 2-3 days ago. LeBron, go get a bucket. Get open.
Yeah, get open, get a bucket. And let me tell you something, man. I think Bronny play, man. The only reason I give him a benefit of doubt, though, is because he's still only like 16 or 17. So I give him a benefit of doubt because he's still super young. But at the same, LeBron at 16 and 17, they was already looking at him to go ahead and be in the NBA. So I don't think Bronny's there yet. You know what I'm saying? Bronny got some time. He needs like a growth spurt or something. He needs something.
He need to go to college for 4 years, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, to a good coach that can really, you know what I'm saying, nurture him and teach him the game. And so many of these kids don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? One and dones, and soon, you know what I'm saying, they're going to be able to come right back out of high school. I think it's really messed up. I think that's why Coach K retired.
They're getting paid now. You didn't hear about that? They're getting paid. They're signing contracts now.
But that's why players can stay more, because before, when they wasn't getting paid, that's why everybody wanted to do that one and done. They didn't want to learn on their craft. So hopefully Bronny learns his craft.
Yeah, but that's going to be a problem too.
Overtime's paying people 400,000, 400 racks overtime.
Yeah, but see, you're going to have a problem with that, because now you're going to have niggas that's like, oh, nigga, I make such and such amount of money. Then what about the other dude that's making nothing? It's going to be animosity there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be based on your ranking. It's going to be based on your ranking coming out of high school. That's how they're going to do it.
But see, it's going to be dirty, because you're going to have one dude making $500,000 a pop. The other dude, he might be lucky if he cleared 3 stacks.
Yeah, but he's better than you. I mean, if the dude is better than you, he deserves it.
I mean, I agree with that, but that's not how athletes view each other. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah, but come on, man. You know who the star is on the team.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
getting 5 points a game, nigga. You want more money than a star? You know that. Come on, that's
but even if they are getting some money, let's just be honest about something. Niggas been getting paid. That's all bullshit. LeBron was fresh. Look, the nigga moms ain't have no job. This nigga was fresh to death in high school, man. You know?
It's gonna make the game better.
All that shit. Yeah, Reggie Bush, when he was in college, when he had his SS Impala, it was on the cover of Rise magazine. Come on, man. Them dudes always get paid, man. The ones that
Zion Williamson is in a situation.
They can get it on the books though, man.
Hold on, Zion, you don't hear about the report that something happened where he took some money up in Duke or something, and then they trying to sweep that shit under the rug. They ain't even talking about that.
Of course he did.
Zion
Coach K got power.
Getting deals and shit, all kind of shit.
It had nothing to do with Coach K. Them players always been getting.
You never seen the movie Blue Chips?
Blue Chips. I was just about to say that, bro. Blue Chips.
I never seen
everything.
I never seen it.
You never seen Blue Chips?
You gotta watch Blue Chips, yo.
No.
Nick Nolte? Nigga, that movie's a classic. That's that shit. Yeah,
that shit tells you how it goes down, man.
Let me tell you, there's a move when it comes to these athletes, man, and then when it comes to us black people, or it comes to race, man. Well, what this world is going through right now, I want y'all to watch. There's a movie.
Is Shaq in it?
Mm-hmm.
Shaq in it?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If y'all remember that movie, Life, with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence?
Yeah,
that's literally similarity of what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of black people right now going to jail for life. You know what I'm saying? Going for years for life, just by accusations, man. And that's going on right now, bro. Like they're really always just trying to catch a black person slipping nowadays. So then I feel like that's the same thing with Sha'Carri Richardson. I feel like they wasn't.
You gotta feed the court system.
But as I'm saying, when it comes to Sha'Carri Richardson, like I said, I don't think they were going after her about a race, but I bet they was paying attention, you know, and that's just really what happened. They caught her slacking.
But we've always known this, so why do we keep getting caught up? We always know there's always extra eyes on us, man. We always know that, but we, you know what I'm saying? But we still give them the benefit of the doubt, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we always know that. You know what I'm saying? But we still get caught slipping. Why is that?
Yeah, because they nobody's paying attention to them. They're only paying attention to us. So of course we're gonna get caught slipping.
Why? Again, you feel me? If you know that and I know that, then everybody else knows that.
It's just human nature, man.
No, that's not. No, that's stupidity to me.
Every time you make a mistake, somebody's there to see you, bro. So it's gonna be hard to live life. That's how. You know what I mean?
Black people been living life like that, though, bro.
But that's what I'm saying.
We always had to be.
It's not equality. That's why.
Man,
it'll never be equality.
It's also. Let me tell you something. I think also some people have to become watchers and listeners because for me, for example, no matter what I was at or what I did, I always watch my back at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And what I watched, I see people who get drunk. I've seen people who was on drugs, or I've seen people who did that weird stuff. If you think about it, let's say people was partying, right? And let's say you had in the moment you was having fun, you was drunk at the party, la. If you replay that entire, let's say if someone recorded it, if you replay about that, it wouldn't look like you was having fun. You look like you was being taken advantage of because a lot of people be laughing at you because you look stupid being all drunk. And I seen like some people was slacking at a grocery store and got shot up. So what I'm saying is like, yo, a lot of people don't really be watching their back. You know what I'm saying? And when you become a listener and you watch stuff like me, like when I'll be watching stuff, I already know it's a lesson learned for me. So I know what to do in any type of situation.
Well, I think Sha'Carri learned her lesson. I don't think she'll get caught up like this again. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she got 4 years to think about it. You know what I'm saying? And no, Dave, Bronny will not get any better. You know, he will not. He does not have his daddy's genes like that. He will not get any better. And what needs to get better is that stupid fucking haircut he rocks. Shit is horrible, man. Shit is horrible.
Damn, bro.
Yo,
she got different opinion about him. I think
he's a public figure. He should be. Come on, he got all the money in the world, man. He got to work on that shit, man. Shit, nah, man, that's shameful.
I think he'll get better, but at the same time, you do have a slight point because, he's young, but at the same time, you can have they literally have so much money where you have every Pacific trainer you can have. I'm sure they got their own personal gym, personal this, personal that. So there's no reason he should be underperforming compared to a lot of people his age.
But I mean, we can't say that. He's always going to underperform because his measuring stick is his daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it don't need to be though.
But I mean, that's just the way it is. You know, I was the same with Michael Jordan.
It's too hard.
Yeah, I mean, that was the same.
Strong, man.
I mean, come on, look at it. You know what I'm saying? For LaMelo, his measuring stick is Lonzo. He can walk over that stick. That ain't shit. Right. That's low to the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he already passed that.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to compare yourself to Lonzo. I mean, that's a bust. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Look at Snoop's son. Snoop's son quit football. He didn't even play. He was nice.
Yep.
They can't handle the pressure. You want to know why, yo? Because they grew up rich. So it's like it's a hobby to them, man. It's not, you know what I mean?
Word.
Whether they make it or not, it don't matter. They're still gonna be rich.
I don't know though, because Deion Sanders' sons, they take that shit serious. You know what I'm saying?
They take it seriously, but you know what I'm saying? Because they're young. But once they get older, man, they're like, yo, I don't got to do all this stuff to get bread. Why am I? You know what I mean? Why do I got to play on this team for what?
But that's something.
I think
I could be in Mexico or you know what I mean, in Cancun or some shit. That's how they think. You know what I mean?
But here's my thing, right? I think Deion comes from a different bloodline, man. Because if you pay attention, Deion Sanders is on his son's head. You feel me? I'm sure Bronny's like, hey man, I bet you LeBron's like going Bronny like, hey man, you do your homework, man. All right, cool, man. You know, do your thing. Because obviously Bronny on Twitch and shit, playing video games, bro. When Deion Sanders tell his son to do his homework, after that, I bet you he making him doing thousands of push-ups. And he ain't got time to be on no video game.
Yeah, but one of his sons did say, like, yo, I'm tired of football. You know what I'm saying? One of his sons did say that. They had a reality show, and he was like, yo, I'm tired of football. You know?
Yeah, but I bet you it's because Deion Sanders was on his head, though. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I bet you was on his back. And that's why I felt like it can go good and then it can go bad, man, because you can really push somebody to not do something no more, you know? So I could really see that, you know,
there is no equality on this planet. That's a broad statement. Rap God Reloaded. I mean, equality is measurement. Who are you trying to be equal to? You know what I'm saying? Why should black people want to be equal to white people? Who are they to measure equality with? They're not the measurement of what's equal. If we
but when people say, I think they're saying economically, man. Nobody's saying they want to be like white people. They just want the same economic fairness. I mean,
and yo, I totally agree with that. And as somebody that's in the struggle myself, man, black people do continually get shitted on. You know, when it comes to jobs and when it just comes to trying to come up in general, man. Like the shit is hard.
Everything.
No offense, but you know, white. I hate to say that. Caucasians. Let me say that instead.
Okay, be politically correct.
Yeah, Caucasians. They know at the end, you know, in the back of their minds whether they want to agree to it or not, whether they want to say it. They know that black people are the dominant species. We literally are smart, athletic. We have exactly what they would want. It's just they could always throw money at our face. You know what I'm saying? They always have that power and money they could throw at our face. And I think that's what they do all the time. So they try to get us with that. That's why they're
a bit more craftier than us as well. Because unlike black people, they do stick together. You know what I'm saying? They don't have all these divisions in their community that, you know what I'm saying, like we do. You know what I'm saying?
They do though. They do. So it's not.
Nah, it's not as prevalent.
Just hide it, man.
But that's what you're supposed to do. What, you know what I'm saying? Why would you want to
division?
What you got going on? Know what I mean?
Because you have white people, you got white people that don't fuck with Irish people, they don't fuck with Italian people, they don't fuck with Jews.
They don't fuck with them, but they can get money with them, and they've always done that. The Jews the Jews have always been hated, but guess who you have to go to get money? The Jews, and they all work together. Yeah. The Italians don't like them, but they go to them and they get paid, man, because they learn how to put those differences aside. They've been doing that since the beginning, but we can't seem to do that. We always got some type of beef with each other. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta understand, but you're dealing with COINTELPRO. You're dealing with a lot of a lot of shit that happened in the past that's still going on, man. Listen. This is what you gotta understand, right? I want you to just look at the court system alone, right? Look who has a vested interest in what's going on, right? In the court system alone, the lawyer wants to get paid, the CO wants to get paid, the cop wants to get paid, the judge wants to get paid, the detectives want to get paid, FBI, DEA, CIA, ATF. If crime stops, none of them niggas get paid anymore. That's what nobody understands. So they're gonna perpetuate crime as much as they can in the black communities. They're gonna let the Mexicans bring whatever they want to bring in because the shit got to keep going on for them to make money. That's what niggas don't understand.
Everybody understands that.
They don't want shit to stop. They don't want the crime to stop.
Okay, but you mentioned COINTELPRO, and to the listeners, COINTELPRO is the counterintelligence program that was developed in the 1950s through the 70s by J. Edgar Hoover, director of the FBI during that time. And it wasn't just directed at black people. It was directed at the Communist Party, different white radical organizations like the SDS, Students for a Democratic Society, the Weathermen, the Weather Underground, the Black Panther Party, and several others, you know? And that's what the point I was trying to make to you.
And that's just still going on. But you think that program stopped?
No, but the point I was trying to make to you, and Kathleen Cleaver, who was a member of the Black Panther Party, said this. She said they were smarter than us because they all the shit that they used, we fell for it. They would send letters to each other's people and be like, "Yo, such and such is sleeping with your wife."
Yeah, but that's evil. That's evil and devilish, though. I mean, that's not.
Of course it is.
That's not something. That's psychological warfare, bro.
Well, what do you think we're dealing with? That was a war.
And you know what they did? They learned that from Hitler and the Nazis, man. They took all the Nazi scientists, philosophers, and they snuck them through the border, gave them fake passports through the Vatican, bro. And they brought them over here.
Bro, you don't think
that's why America is based on white power. It's based on Nazism. That's how these white people live, bro.
It's not just about Nazism. It's the fact,
bro. I'm telling you.
It's the fact that they didn't want us to elevate. They didn't want us to come together. However,
because of the white race, they're trying to preserve the white race, bro. That's their goal.
Okay, that's cool, but that's not the point. The point I'm trying to make is we fell for the banana in the tailpipe. Yeah, they put drugs in our community. Who the fuck?
Anybody would have fell for it. Any race would have fell for it, man.
Who told you?
If it wasn't the majority of black slaves in America, let's say if it was the majority of slaves in America was Chinese, they would have fell for the same shit because it's a psychological war that they did upon the black man in America, bro.
Of course, it was psychological. But we can't.
But they use the media. They use everything until this day, bro. They use the media. They use the rappers. They use the celebrities. That's what they do, bro.
But that's our fault.
It hasn't stopped.
But that's our fault if we don't educate ourselves and we fall. I don't listen to no motherfucking rapper. That nigga can't tell me shit.
But you ain't 18. You're not 18. You're not 19. You're not 20, bro.
18 and 19. I didn't listen to.
That's what I'm saying. And who was you listening to when you was 18 and 19? You was probably listening to Mobb Deep.
No, I was listening to rap. I was listening to rap music, but I had
MOP.
He was definitely listening to Mobb Deep.
Of course.
Yeah, come on. You already know.
I had elders around me that put me on the game, and I listened to them. They would tell me about different shit. That's the problem today. Nobody listens to the elders. It's still mad people from that movement, from the Black Panther Party and all that, who's still alive. Nobody listens to them. Nobody goes to them for counsel. Matter of fact, go to my podcast. It's on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Write the Truth, iTunes, all of that. I have an interview with Dhoruba bin Wahad. He was a former Black Panther. spent 20 years in prison for a crime he didn't commit. Member of the Black Liberation Army. If you type him in on YouTube, he has mad interviews. He's still interviewing. I just interviewed him, last year? Year before that? You know what I'm saying? But don't nobody listen to the elders, man. That's the problem, bro. He could tell you all about
it's not that people ain't listening to him. If they don't have the influence, they don't got the economic influence, bro. That's what's big. You can talk, you can have 100,000 interviews. You have to build an infrastructure. That's what's needed in the communities. Somebody has to invest into the infrastructure in all the communities, dog. That's what needs to happen. All the celebrities, the rappers, they need to stop going to the club.
If you like this content, I need everybody to hit this link right here. This is how you subscribe to my man Right to Truth's channel right here. This is where you're gonna get all the shit that y'all like right here. I need everybody to go hit that damn subscribe button on Right to Truth right this very second. It's Flight Sports TV.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, man. Also, this world has changed a lot for the black community, man. You know, people they do all this Black Lives Matter, but it's nothing like back in the day where back in the day they was really together as black people. Like they really held the fist up as like a unity thing. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays they're just like, oh, Black Lives Matter, they throw up their fist, but it ain't nothing like in the past. In the past, they when it was really like trying to be together, they was ready to like die for each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but bro, you gotta join them, bro. You have to stand for something, bro. You can't.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't like that now.
You feel me? Like people that don't want to join Black Lives Matter for what? Why not?
No, but I was not joining Black Lives Matter.
You feel me? Black Lives Matter. You want to?
They have no political platform. They have no political platform.
How? Yeah, they do.
No, they don't. I've been to their website. They have no economic platform. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And the people that they're affiliated with, I don't want to be affiliated with them. See, that's another thing.
You listening to right wing news, bro. You listening to right wing news.
The thing is, y'all are not educated. You don't read. Y'all don't read enough. So this is why you're so quick to join things like that. Black Lives Matter is a hashtag movement. They're not about shit. Getting in the street and throwing your fist up, that doesn't make you a revolutionary.
You ain't been doing your research, man. Stop listening to them the right wing. Stop listening to that right wing shit. Go on your Google right now and research Black Lives Matters initiatives.
Okay,
go ahead.
Long trash. What right now?
Because you got the thing is people. Hold up. People want to listen to right wing news and niggas trying to fuck up the movement, bro.
What movement?
And that's what happens when you don't do your own research. When you don't do your own research.
Yeah, that's not the Black Lives Matter ain't doing shit.
Look it up.
Hold up. Listen.
Look it up.
They ain't doing shit. They only take these high profile situations. They're not dealing with shit in the community. Shit.
Exactly.
No, they're not, bro.
And you from Boston. You got all
let me tell you
shit
something.
going on in Boston. You know shit going on out there.
Okay, for example, back when Martin Luther King was getting people together.
But this is what y'all gotta understand. You gotta start from somewhere. You have to start from somewhere, yo. You can't. That's what niggas don't want to understand. We have to start from somewhere.
But you don't do nothing fake either, though.
How is it not? How is it fake, bro? If there's other black people within the North organization that look just like you, bro, how? It's not ran by white people. So why do y'all hate? I don't get it.
That's always been the biggest myth. Because they look like you, you should go along with it. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean they have your best interest, man.
What's your other option?
You know what I'm saying?
Your other option?
The other option is for people to get properly educated and organized. Know how the political process operates. Know who these people are who run it. Are they really for the community? If they're not, we put people in place that are. Know that we don't have to be a Democrat or Republican. We can be an independent. We can start our own political party. You know what I'm saying? That's what we can do. You know what I'm saying? But the first thing we need to do is get in our communities and stop our young people with all this violence. Niggas will go out there and march every time somebody gets killed.
What money?
What about all the killing that's going on in Chicago? What about all the
money? You need money to stop that, though, bro. You need bread to stop that.
How you need money?
You need bread.
Those are our children.
You need money to walk? You need money to march?
You need bread.
I'm gonna pay these niggas to stop killing each other?
You want to stop the murders? It's easy, right? You call in the National Guard and the Army, and you put them on every block. That's it. You don't stop.
You don't see.
You want to put the
niggas don't want it that badly. You don't want it. Y'all don't. You don't want it that bad.
I'm gonna keep it real. It's Flight Sports TV. I don't believe a lot of people in here is black either. You feel me? A lot of people dropping the N-word in here and all kind of shit. I've been letting shit slide. I hope people is black in here dropping the N-word. That's all.
Man, don't block man.
But I'm gonna keep it real. Lonzo was trash talking crazy with this National Guard shit. That's what I'm saying. Keep it real.
Why not?
Bro, what? You want this
Why not?
You want this girl to go to a national lockdown?
You put them on all the hottest blocks in Chicago. Wherever niggas are catching bodies, that's where you put them.
That's not the purpose of the National Guard.
But you know, if they
so the bodies are gonna keep dropping. So y'all don't want the bodies to stop. So why talk about it? When the solution comes up, niggas don't want to talk about it. Niggas want to say, nah, that didn't happen. Nah, because y'all don't want it to stop. If y'all want it to stop, it's simple. It's this simple, right? Okay, this is how easy it is, right? You got Chicago, the south side of Chicago. We know that the majority, 90% of the Chicago murders happening within this vicinity. Okay, we're gonna put all law enforcement, any feds, DEA in this vicinity. They're gonna post up on all these blocks, right? Until shit's over with.
If they do a national lock, they're gonna do that within the whole country, bro. If they do that, they ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that just in one area, bro.
My thing is this.
I'm talking about all the hottest blocks.
Okay, but hold on. This is my thing. Those are our children. Why do we have to send in? Why do we have to have the government come in? And when that happens, a lot of people gonna get killed. Why we
nothing else is working? That's why.
Let me finish.
Nothing else is working.
No. Let me finish. It's not working because we're not holding people accountable. These are somebody's children that are out here in these streets. These motherfuckers don't live on their own. They live with somebody. They out here catching bodies and coming right back upstairs into their mother house, grandmother, baby mother.
Yeah, but the moms don't know. You think the
mom do know, bro?
The moms don't know. Come on, man.
No, bro. Hey, families know.
Ain't nobody catching a body and coming home and telling their mother they just caught a body. Come on,
man. That's
not
what I'm saying.
That's not happening, man. Come on.
No one said that.
They know they're out there in the street and they doing shit. We have to hold ourselves responsible. You know, so why you want to get the government involved in some shit that you need to handle yourself? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. We always looking for the government to help, but we don't never want to help ourselves, man. This up to us. Those are our children.
Right.
They ain't the government's children. So why you gonna get them to come in there? And when they come in there, they ain't coming to fucking talk. They gonna kill motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Bro,
and listen, this is a black family, bro. We're not stupid, bro. I'm sure their family. I mean, I'm sure their mothers and dads, wherever it is that watches them, parental division can tell that they son is doing some shit they ain't supposed to be fucking doing, bro.
Exactly.
So let's not pretend like, oh yeah, what's up, ma? I just caught a body. That's cat. Of course, it don't work like that. I said it worked like that. You know, come on, bro. But they know that some shit ain't going down correctly. They know shit going down.
Yeah, but they probably don't think it's nothing like that. You know what I mean? They don't think.
Yeah, they do.
Come on,
yeah, ain't nobody naive. I was in the streets. My mother knew. She didn't know what the extent of what I was doing out there. But
that's what I'm saying. She didn't know the extent.
Ain't nothing.
Like you was chilling with niggas on the blocks, burning. She probably. I mean, they don't know. So shot it for night. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody naive, homie. People know ain't nothing good coming from being in the streets. You're not just in the streets, just kicking it with your friends. Niggas know what goes on in the streets.
Bro,
but that's up for us to do. We got to get our kids in order, man.
But not this is what I'm trying to tell you. This shit's too corrupted, yo. It's too corrupted.
Because listen,
you don't understand, yo.
See, that's why we got to go back to the government and how everything goes now. Nowadays, stuff is more sensitive. You can't say anything about someone being gay without getting canceled, or you can't say anything about religion because everybody's going to get sensitive. This world has become more sensitive. My mom, she has said that she was talking to some of those girls that she was hiring for her company, right? She was like, bro, some of these girls don't even know how to cook anymore. Some of these girls don't even know how to doing these stuff anymore. As men, you're supposed to know how to change a tire from the beginning. Some of these niggas forgot how to change a tire. So I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really set this stuff like that. Back in the day, they set these rules up and taught these kids valuable things in life, and that's been changing and it hasn't been like that nowadays.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, and it's been very, very sensitive because you'll get in trouble if you say something. You can't whoop your children anymore. You can't discipline your children anymore because somebody called Child Protective Services on you. So a lot of stuff has changed. And that's why it has to go back into the government, man. You get canceled if you say something wrong. You know, and that you gotta understand that. That's why a lot of the world is getting a little corrupt. And that's why these people are doing stuff out of like, bro, like why they doing stuff that has no sense is because they're not being taught to have some sense. That when back when they grew up,
yo, a lot of these motherfuckers on some real evil shit today, man. You know what I'm saying? And yo, honestly, I don't believe you can save everybody. You know what I'm saying? Now you said the National Guard. This is what I think should happen. A bunch of brothers should go to every corner in the hood and be like, yo, we giving y'all niggas like an hour to get off the block.
Nah, they're gonna pop you, nigga. You crazy?
No, hold on. How they gonna pop me when I got my joint on me? Everybody armed. Everybody armed.
Nigga. Come on, man.
Everybody armed. I'd rather.
Yeah, but you're gonna who's gonna
take you out?
Bro, who's gonna co-sign that mission though? What niggas you know working a 9? Yo, let me ask you a question. What niggas you know working a 9 to 5 with a family that's gonna take their hammer and go to Chicago?
Hold up,
to go fight the Bloods or the Vice. That nigga, that shit ain't gonna. You know that shit ain't gonna happen, man. It's never gonna happen.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna counter that.
That's a dangerous mission, nigga. You already know that, man.
Come on. I know it's not the same thing, right? I'm gonna counter. No, it's not the same thing. You know, the topic ain't the same. But for example, me growing up in the hood, there was a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing, a lot of shooting, all that. But let me tell you something. We all went to the basketball court and came together and was hooping. Yeah, we still had some arguments. We still threw them hands, some ones, a couple, you know, we threw a couple ones. But I know a lot of people who didn't like each other was just kept at basketball too as well. So there is proof that you can bring some black people together and actually talk about something real quick. There is proof that you can bring it together. So I'm trying to tell you, I know gangs and groups who fucking hated each other, but they came to the court to ball it out.
Bro, you can listen.
But I'm just saying, there's proof that you can actually bring a black group together. Like it's really proof.
Yeah, but you could bring it, but to go on that mission, man, that's not. I mean, that's not reasonable, bro. You feel me?
It's not reasonable, but what other alternative there is? It's just gonna be a bunch of people marching in the streets talking about, oh, cops killed our kids, Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying?
I gave you the solution.
You said what now?
I gave you the solution. You already gave the solution, man.
You know that National Guard solution? That shit, man, ain't gonna work.
Why not? What else is gonna stop it?
Ain't nobody fuck with
Nothing else is gonna stop it, bro.
Yo, because let me tell you something.
Listen, what y'all need to read, right? This is what I want you to Google. This is a 2006 FBI report, how white supremacist groups have infiltrated law enforcement throughout the country. Y'all need to read that, bro.
Bro, also
the shit is so corrupted. Yo, and listen, and this is another thing. I don't know if y'all heard of Gary Webb. Gary Webb said, right, when in Los Angeles, when the Crips and the Bloods called a truce, a detective would go to a blood area dressed in, a Crip area dressed in red, and he'll pop somebody so the war can keep going. This is the type of shit that's.
You what happened to Alonzo? That's right.
I was confused. I was curious. He was just saying
we had some technical difficulties over there with my man Lonzo's trash.
Yeah, we heard you. I mean,
I know what Gary Webb is, man.
But let me tell you something.
So that's the type of shit that's going on, dog. There's gangs calling truces, and the D-boys they dress up in the other gangs' colors, and they'll catch a body. So now you got to come back. So the shit keeps going. Why? Because they want to keep making that bread. They want to keep making that 100 racks a year for being detectives. They don't want to lose that money, bro. So they don't want shit. They don't want shit to end. So that's where the psychological warfare comes into play. You feel what I'm saying? So it's that shit.
Let me tell you something about that federal law, though. if they do that federal law, they also have to go into that takes away a people's independence. I hope you know that.
Bro, you didn't. Yo, did you hear about that? Did you hear about the shit in Ohio? The police chief leaving a KKK note on the black cops on a black cop's desk. Did y'all hear about that?
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, yo, dog. This these are the people that are in charge of who's gonna go to jail or not. Yo, y'all gotta. You know what I'm saying? So
it ain't nothing new.
That ain't nothing new.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. The corruption's so crazy, yo, that the army needs to come in, nigga. Like somewhere it can't be concentrated within like the local law enforcement and governments and all that shit. They all been corrupted, dog. It's a wrap.
Now there's some things, you know, at the 47 and the comment section says at the end of the day, God can see everything. All of us will pay if you take that to the bank. You know that it's crazy because we do have to pray that all does well, man, and hope everyone's souls are going to be good. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of stuff is corrupt, man, and I think we all already knew that some of these police force was haters of black people. So we knew that they had some secret thing against black people, man. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of black people right now that's in jail for things that they didn't do, but they serving life now. So,
absolutely,
right. And they're right.
DNA's getting them off.
And I think what's her name? One of the female basketball players had grabbed a guy out of jail that was serving like 35 years so far. And and there's some of these black guys who couldn't afford lawyers and stuff. So now it's like, if you was to really go back into their history, man, there'd probably be a lot of black people released out of that shit, man.
Yeah, so it was that tells you it's all a plot.
20 years for a crime he didn't commit, man, in Baltimore, Maryland. You know what I'm saying? He did 20 joints, man, for a crime he didn't even commit, man. You know what I'm saying? Now them crackers don't even want to pay him, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't get that time back. He lost his pops and everything. He can't get none of that time back, man.
It don't matter. He fed the system.
He
fed the. That's all they care about. He fed the system.
Yeah, but you see, but you know where we fail. But you know where we're failing them is we agree with this bullshit prison reform. You cannot reform the criminal justice system. It has to be destroyed and start over. These judges and all that, they're not going to admit that they put people in jail wrongfully. These DAs are going to admit that they did it because, like you said, it's a business.
It's a business.
It's a business.
And you know what's crazy?
Big business.
You know what's crazy? When the stuff that happened to the shooting of her when she was Breonna Taylor, and who was the other guy? A couple of guys that got killed. That got killed by the cop. I feel like I said, why won't they just, since they're so focused on doing better and trying to take care of, the white people with the Black Lives Matter, if y'all so back with it, why won't y'all just clear out the entire force and put in new people, since y'all found out that force, the police force, had people who did not like black people, because they found out.
They got a union, dog. You can't touch the union.
But that's what I'm saying.
The union lawyers, bro. You can't.
You can take them out and bring them in with new people.
No, you can't.
You can't. Just as qualified.
No, it's due process, man. You can't fire anybody for no reason. You have to have a reason to get rid of everybody, dog. You can't.
Genevieve is right, though. We do need to take accountability and stop blaming white supremacy. I totally agree with that. We do.
I said that too. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We said that earlier, man.
We don't take enough accountability, man.
We don't, man, and that starts with the parents. And like I said, as I said earlier, man, my father and my parents, they said, man, they're like hiring people. They be hiring agencies and stuff, and looking at some of the people that, some of the young people that, like, bro, some of these young cats don't know how to cook and clean and change a tire. Like, these are simple things in life that you're supposed to know, and none of them know how to do it. And
the schools ain't teaching either, bro. The schools too.
But also, a parent should teach you too.
Schools are subpar, man.
A parent should teach you too. The school should learn. The school should teach you some things, yeah. But parents also teach you what's wrong and what's right.
That's the parent's sole job. That ain't the fucking job of no school.
That's their sole job, right?
School is not even supposed to teach you. Your parents are supposed to do that.
Right.
Yeah, but if your parents don't got the education level, what are they going to teach you,
dog? Hold on. Go back, take your ass to school. Go back to school.
Yeah, education level.
But that's what I'm saying. But you can't. You know what I'm saying that's in the perfect world, yo. You got to deal with reality.
Hold on. Education.
You feel me?
You need education level, bro. You need education level,
bro. You have a lot of excuses. I don't get that.
Nah, bro. Yo, listen. My family came from Africa, bro. Right. So my parents, nigga, they got like they went to school for English and shit, but they don't have an ill understanding of, you know what I'm saying, of English and the vocabulary.
What part of Africa, nigga?
Angola.
And
yo, he sound like he light skinned. You black and purple as hell, ain't you?
Yeah. Hey, hold up. Lonzo's trash. You don't have to have
Angola.
But listen, Lonzo's trash.
I don't believe that.
Yo, Lonzo's trash. You don't have to.
I don't believe that. You want to see my passport, nigga?
But what's
your email, nigga? I'll email you my passport.
Hold up, before we get to that, yo.
I'll send you my passport flight.
All right. Lonzo's trash. Listen. You don't have to have an educational, bro. You don't have to have an educational, bro. You don't have the education level to tell your 6-year-old son to not curse out in public. You don't need an educational level to say that, bro. That starts with the parent. You don't have to be all smart to tell your son to not go steal a candy bar out of the store.
Okay, but you gotta understand, kids. You can teach your kids right from wrong, dog. But when they go around their friends, they get influenced. They fall into peer pressure, man.
People
That's the shit that happens, bro. You gotta understand, most
people are not doing that no more, though. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's a lie, bro. Most kids.
It's not a lie. Parents are not. They're not doing that no more.
Bro, if you put most of these kids around their moms, they're not gonna wild out like that. They're not gonna swear like that. But once they're out in the world and their moms is not around, the parents ain't around, they're influenced by their peers, bro.
They are.
That's what niggas don't understand.
They are, but come on, bro.
So that's how you and everybody's seen it. You see niggas around the way like, oh, this dude's a clown, but now he's trying to act like he's a thug because he's around niggas now. You feel what I'm saying? So he's being influenced. He's not really about that. But now he's being influenced by a group of people. So now he's acting out of character. And that's what's happening to a lot of niggas in the hoods. They're acting out of character. They're not being who they really are. They're just, this is what I gotta be. You know what I'm saying? Or niggas are gonna punk me on the block if I don't.
I mean, that's most people. That's why people join gangs and all of that. Because they want to be punked. So it's get down to lay down. I understand that.
But that's what I'm saying. But it's not. Most of it's not from home, nigga. Your mom ain't telling you to go to join no gang. They know, but that's not realistic.
No, of course they're not. Of course they're not. But and I'm not talking about moms. Yo, let's leave the moms out of it because we all men here. I think. You know
that's what I'm saying. So we have to be accountable for us. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Perfect example. Lonzo Ball. His father was there, man. He pushed them. He pushed them to get where they are today, man. And that's why he deserves the utmost respect from anybody. Because they like to talk all this shit about black fathers. But he was there for his kids, man. He was a good influence. He don't do no drugs. He don't do none of that. He wasn't in and out of jail. He was there every step of the way. You know what I'm saying? Now
you talking about the minority of people, man.
It's actually not the minority. I know a lot of people that moved their dads in their household. I know niggas that ran the streets that had their pops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now you said
you're influenced by who's around you. Yeah, because you're influenced by where you're at, your surroundings, bro. Influence you more than at home.
Let me tell you something. You could be influenced though as well, but I'll be honest with you, man. If you're taught right, man, I think you can really avoid some of that, and I really think you can. Like, I mean, as me, man, I kept myself from a lot of shit, man. I seen somebody get shot up at a grocery store in front of my face, yo. And if it wasn't for the information that people taught me, not tell me that everybody ain't your friend. Watch your back. Watch yourself. Take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Live for something. You know what I'm saying? that really kept me alive, though, bro. So you gotta understand, also, you know, bro, when you're taught the right things, you keep yourself from a lot of that stuff, man. And that does say something about your parents or everything else. You can really keep somebody out of trouble. I really think you can. It's just about how much you put into them.
But you gotta understand, man. You have how old are you?
I'm 23.
So see, you have at 23, nigga, you have maturity, bro. Most niggas at 23 don't have that maturity, bro. That's what you. So you're not you can't understand someone else's mindset, bro, because you have a mature level of thinking, and that's not universal. That's not universal.
Don't have maturity. Most men at 43.
That's what I'm saying.
Black man is very immature to begin with because he doesn't want to get old. He hates to get old. He always wants to be young. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
That's why you see niggas in their 50s and 60s that dress like niggas in their 20s and 30s because they hate to be old. You know what I'm saying? It's going to come a time when I put the fitted hat down and I got to put a fedora on or something. I can't keep wearing the fitted hats like the kids, man. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention I've been wearing fitted hats for like 25 years. You know what I'm saying? So when does it stop? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a big problem too. The kids don't have nobody to look up to because we're not mature in our age. We're not real elders. We don't know how to give quality advice. You know what I'm saying? So they like, fuck, I'm gonna look up to this nigga for. He out here.
It's time spent. It's time spent too, man.
Yeah, he's still talking about he a blood and he's 40 years old. He talking about he a blood.
And you gotta understand, man, a lot of niggas that have kids, they don't spend time with their kids like that, man. You feel me? Niggas are going to work, coming home, hopping on the 2K, going to play men's league, nigga, fucking 5 nights a week. You know what I mean? Going to the gym, you know what I mean? So a lot of these niggas' minds is not even focused on the family. You feel what I'm saying? So the kids are just free. They're just freestyling out there. The kids is just, you know what I mean? They're just doing whatever because niggas are disconnected. You feel what I'm saying? Because niggas are living a second childhood while still having a child.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
everything you saying is facts, and this is what I'm talking about. This is what's contributing to the problem. This is what I'm telling you. This is why there's so many kids out in the streets. Everything you just said is facts, man. You absolutely right.
Right, and I think I was saying that as well, man. Like, what your parents says can really have an effect of what you do, you know, because like I say, like you said, you know, I might have a better maturity level, or like, you know what I'm saying, but like even when I was being immature, because I did some immature shit, you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm fucking perfect. That's bullshit. That's cap. But even when I was immature, I still remember some shit that kept me from like getting some real trouble. You know what I'm saying? So like I really feel like, you know, what your parents do and what they say can really have an effect on what you do in your future life or whatever age it is. That's why everybody's freestyling, because they experience a life and no one try to give them any type of guidance or anything, or just let them know.
A lot of these kids ain't trying to listen either, bro. You know what I mean? That's another thing too, man. A lot of these young kids, they ain't trying to listen to nobody, man.
Well, you know what? You ain't gotta listen to nobody, but guess what? When you go behind the walls, you're gonna listen to them, or they're gonna bust your head to the white meat. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna listen to them.
You're gonna learn your lesson either way.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't gotta listen to us. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
That's another thing, man. Once you go do that bid, now look at your prospects of now, nigga, nobody's gonna hire you. You're gonna have to work a low paying ass job. Unless you get the knowledge and start opening up your own business, but that's a whole nother conversation, man. But most niggas don't even have that knowledge, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So you got all these people going through the system, coming out, and they got no skills, no social skills. You know what I mean? Like they got no job skills. You feel me? Niggas can barely read and write. So it's like, what's your future, bro? You're gonna feel lost in the world, so you're just gonna go do another bid. You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna come home again. Then the next one's gonna be 30 years. You feel what I'm saying? And then that's the shit that's happening right now.
But that's why I feel like I said that the world has become different. They become sensitive. Like nowadays, they feel like what you should do in life now. If you're not in college, you should be on TikTok, or you should be on you should be on some type of social media following. So if you ain't got no following, you ain't nothing, and that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be thinking like that. If you ain't got no following, you ain't nothing. Like, that's a horrible way of going, and that's what the world is putting into people's minds, that if you ain't got some type of following, you ain't nothing. So,
well, speaking of following, did anybody go subscribe to Right to Truth?
All right, Right to Truth.
Yeah, I need you to go subscribe to Right to Truth right now, man.
Where's it?
I done dropped the link 100 times. Goddamn.
Right, I saw to. I see it.
You don't see it?
No. I seen it. I said I see it.
Yeah, I need to go subscribe to Right to Truth.
Yo, Fight, what we talking about now, man?
Man.
Oh, no, I saw. I'm tripping.
I mean, shit. Why don't we get the people what they all been waiting for, man? Let's talk about Lonzo Ball, man. Man, listen, man. You heard what Magic Johnson said. There's no point guard in the league with a higher basketball IQ than Lonzo Ball. You know what's so crazy? You see, Malcolm X. Shout out to Malcolm X. Everybody talking about Martin Luther King. Malcolm X don't get enough respect in this motherfucker.
Word.
It's crazy. But Lonzo Ball got Malcolm X tatted on him, man. So,
well, then they painting right there. You can't find that nowhere.
Yeah, where Lonzo Ball do have Malcolm X tatted on him. So
why does that half-breed have Malcolm on him? What the hell? Get out of here.
Stop it. So what's going on? What's your thoughts, man, with Lonzo Ball, man, going into his 5th season, man? Contract year. You feel me? It's crazy. What's up, man? Talk to me.
I think Lonzo gonna get paid because teams like to throw away money all the time.
You know what he said, though? He about to get paid.
Stop it.
You said
they throw away money all the time. I mean, come on. They do. I mean, Lonzo has proven that he can play in the NBA. However, he'll just never be a superstar. He just never will. He'll always be a good role player, but he'll never be a superstar, man. Period.
He ain't getting that back, man.
This is funny tonight, man. So we got Trash there talking about he'll be a good role player. Well, so you on the Trash over think he gonna be a role player? He think he gonna be out the league?
He'll be a good backup. He's a backup, man.
Lonzo Ball, he'll be a starting point guard for years to come.
For who?
For anybody. Anybody who picks him up. The Knicks is definitely a valuable option, man. You tweaking. I think y'all got this whole Lonzo Ball shit twisted.
I mean, you continuously say this, but you just said it's his 5th year going in 5th year in the league as a professional. What has he accomplished?
Well, he has accomplished that he's gotten better every year. Every year that he's been in the league, he's shaking off this injury-prone label. You understand? He's just trended in the upward trajectory. You understand?
And what number team is this in year 5?
Well, I mean, we don't know. At the moment, he'd only been playing for 2 teams.
He's not getting re-signed. He's not getting re-signed in New Orleans. You know that now.
Well, I understand what I'm saying. I'm just speaking for today. He's only been on 2 teams.
They threw him away. Which is shameful. It's utterly shameful. I mean, number 2 pick in the draft, right?
That's a fact.
Los Angeles Lakers. He gonna be in the rafters. That's what Magic said too, right?
Well, what about Kuzma? He gonna be in the rafters?
Hell no, but Kuzma, for some reason, and I think it's crazy. They liked him over Lonzo. And I told you this last time you had me on. They both.
But didn't they make a mistake?
Well, listen, hold on.
Mistake?
Hold on. Kuzma, wait, one second. Kuzma was piping Jenny Buss, so I'm just letting that be known. All right.
Allegedly.
Something was going on.
Okay, it was a lot of allegedly new rumors. That's all I gotta say. You don't have that many alleged rumors to say he didn't pipe Jenny Buss. So I'm very sure that happened. So
it's irrelevant, man.
I just want to leave that alone.
What you mean is irrelevant?
I say irrelevant, man.
This motherfucker signed for 3 years, $40 million.
Nigga, fucking all types of hoes, man. That shit ain't nothing.
He got a ring.
That's probably fuck every dude on the team, man.
He was just a member on the team. He wasn't doing shit.
Probably fuck every player, man, on the team.
He wasn't doing
shit. Kuzma was supposed to have been out of there. He gave her some of that light skin, all right?
Kuzma was the first one to pipe it. Come on, man.
Kuzma's trash.
Come on, bro. He's trash.
Lonzo Ball is better than Kyle Kuzma.
Man. He ain't trash.
How is he ain't trash?
People, he's a good role player, man.
Bro, the whole entire Lakers fans has turned on him.
I'm not
a star, but he's not trash.
A minute ago, they was
on Josh Hart over Kuzma.
Yeah, bro. Remember a minute ago,
Kuzma got a title, man.
Was yelling Kuzma, and now they talking about trade him for a bag of chips. I've been reading some of them comments.
That's the NBA now, though. That's
J.R. Smith got a title. He's technically a 2-time champion. J.R. got a ring too.
Come on, man. That's a new NBA though.
So J.R. he a 2-time champion.
He wasn't trash though. J.R.
But J.R. was nice in his career.
Wait a minute. J.R. Smith was one of my favorite players. I didn't say he was trash. I'm talking about that team specifically. You talking about Kyle Kuzma. He got a ring. I'm letting you know that J.R. Smith got a ring on that team too.
Lonzo didn't know.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying J.R. Smith didn't do a damn thing. That's what I'm trying to say. It's similar to what Kuzma did.
Yeah,
you was hitting threes for the Cavs.
No, I agree with you. For some reason, they keep Kuzma and then gave him the bag, and they sent Lonzo.
No, they ain't giving that. That wasn't much of a bag. 3 years, $40 million.
His caliber, he's a bum.
Well, 3 years, $40 million. That's not a bag
for a bum.
Yeah, he got a knapsack.
Shit.
That was a 3 years, 40 million. You might as well. 3 years, $40 million. You might as well just be a corporate office manager or something.
They gave him some chips.
What? That wasn't even no near a bag.
No, he'll never get paid again. He'll never get paid like that again.
Oh, never again. Oh, never again. Because he is now noticed as nothing but less than a role player.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, come on.
Right. Especially when he about to see what Lonzo about to get.
I wouldn't be surprised if LeBron don't try to move him.
Oh no, he's getting moved. He gonna be a center.
Yeah. Hey, he actually leaving. Kuzma already stated because he removed everything. He removed the Lakers from his Instagram and everything. It ain't gonna work out. It ain't gonna work out. They already get him out of there.
Yeah, they might just send him to Sacramento or something. Let him go die somewhere. Detroit.
Oh yeah, go Sacramento. No, let him go to Sacramento where Luke Walton, his little favorite boy toy, man. Yeah, like Luke Walton.
Detroit or Cleveland or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, he'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, yeah, Lonzo, he'll get paid because teams need players, man. And so they
he ain't getting paid.
You know, I hate talking about Lonzo.
Too many point guards, man.
I hate talking about Lonzo around Lonzo's trash because you already know he's gonna say something absurd.
He ain't Lonzo.
Too many point guards, man.
And this is a guy that said that he was
5 to 6 point guards going in the first round this year. Alone.
Bro, and they still don't think that none of those point guards are still good enough to be better than Lonzo. Like, bro,
they all got the potential to be better than Lonzo, man. Every single one of them.
I got a question for y'all. What's a better situation for Lonzo? The Hornets or the Knicks?
The Pelicans. That's his best. That's his best situation.
No, it's not. Knicks is better.
That's the best situation he can be in. Playing with Zion Williamson, nigga, and giving him the ball.
That's better.
He could play the Eric Snow, Allen Iverson role.
Word.
Bro, the Knicks and the Hornets is a better situation
than the
Pelicans right now. Like, the Knicks and the Hornets is better than Pelicans situation.
Well, look, man, the Knicks is my hometown team, and I would be very pissed if they picked up a player his caliber. I'd say let's just keep Derrick Rose and let's just keep things rolling, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep RJ. You know what I'm saying? Keep everything the way it is. I don't want him. He's going to contaminate the team. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to go back to man. I mean, we made the playoffs, man.
He ain't going to do nothing but run the play.
Hold on. Let me say something. Let me ask you something. On the Knicks, right? Well, your Knicks, they did surprise people. You know, let me give you credit. You know what I'm saying? I know Flight likes the Knicks. Let me give y'all roses. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks made two playoffs that nobody expected, right? So I give y'all that. And they all played like with heart. You know what I'm saying? They play with heart. So I give them that. But didn't you notice that what y'all truly needed was some person that could help that ball movement? Because it literally looked like y'all kept passing side to side because y'all didn't even know how to like have that rotation correctly because y'all just needed a playmaker.
That's a typical offense, man. That's how
your Uncle Vern is in the building. Uncle Vern has finally entered the building. Uncle Vern has entered the building. Finest was talking crazy, Vern.
And then also before we continue, though,
it won't be long before Vern roll up in this motherfucker. That's what I'm saying.
Before we get to that, also I'm asking you some more is that not only that they looked like they needed that playmaker, you know what I'm saying? It also looked like Julius Randle had said that he was pumped up and so excited about being in his playoff for the first time. You know what I'm saying? And he was so high that he couldn't even really play.
No, I ain't gonna count for Julius Randle. That shit.
No, but let me say something.
I ain't gonna lie. Under different circumstances, I wouldn't mind them running his ass out of New York for the shit he pulled. That was crazy.
But listen, what I'm saying.
That was crazy with Julius. He embarrassed us.
But let me say what I'm saying though.
Lonzo's
Lonzo's that type of guy that can say, "Hey, Julius Randle, I know you're super excited, man. Just let me get you back to where your roots are. Here, you can set your spot, and let me dish it down to you, or let me set you up for a shot that you really like to take, and you don't have to feel like you gotta force anything. You know what I'm saying? Because when Lonzo plays with the teammates, he makes them feel like they ain't gotta force anything, and they can get him back to rhythm. So I feel like you really feel like Lonzo couldn't be that person that could be that playmaker that y'all truly really need.
No, we'll get Damian Lillard. How about that? Give us him.
Oh, everybody want him. Everybody want him. I get
that. You got to think realistic.
Nobody wants Don't nobody want nobody on the Knicks. Don't nobody want no Knicks players in a trade.
He's stupid.
I mean, that's true.
That's not true.
That's true.
They got RJ
which trade?
They got RJ Barrett, Obi Toppin, quickly and Toppin. They on the USA select team.
Before they got Julio,
Mitchell Robinson, the Knicks got some young players, yo. And they got picks.
Nobody want them, nigga.
Man, you tripping. The Knicks got all the pieces to make a trade.
They play like 15 players, yo. They play the whole team.
Listen, the Knicks proved. Maybe before Julio.
That's the only team in the league that plays every play on the bench.
Come on, before they got Julius Randle. Nobody really wanted to be on the Knicks. But right now, I think people want to be on the Knicks now since they've shown that they can ball and play good, bro. They definitely proved that they are a solid team that you can build on. I really believe that. That's because they proved me wrong. Because I used to be a little bit hating of them, and now I don't hate on them because they proved that they can like build a solid team around.
Uncle Vern in the building.
So
hey, what's going on, Flight?
We got Phonics in the building. We got Lonzo's trash in the building, man. We talking about Lonzo Ball. You know they talking their nonsense. What you think about Lonzo Ball and with the Knicks? Well, I got a question for you because somebody just came in here. Lonzo is trash. Just said the Pelicans are a better option than the Knicks and the Charlotte Hornets. What's your thoughts on the people that think he should re-sign with the Pelicans?
Who me, Flight?
Yeah,
you, man. The hell.
Okay. Oh man, look here. I already know what's going on with that. You know my thoughts about it, man. It's Charlotte all the way, man. And look here. Lonzo.
Speaking to the phone, old nigga.
Hey, look. Wait, whoa, I'm talking. Look here. Hey, you know when Lonzo and his brother had said, look here, I'm gonna be all. Both of us gonna be all stars. They were both speaking for themselves. Man, they both gonna be all stars out there. Watch. This season, this coming up season, 2021 and 2022. Watch. I'm telling you. So. Yeah, that's what I think.
Speak into the phone, old nigga, and that flip phone.
I can hear it.
Hey, trash. Slow down,
man. No, that's Phonics.
Yeah.
That's Phonics.
Nigga drunk. This old dusty nigga drunk, man.
Oh, okay.
Hey, bro, get closer to your phone, man.
Look here, they both. Hey, Flight. Look here. Hey, Flight. Hey, I distinguish all haters as being the same, but they all sound the same.
Motherfucker.
They all the same.
All haters are the same. Like they sound the same. Hey, Flight. They just like the Republicans. Still got the
Break
same
that
old
down. Tell us
points.
about the Republicans. What's up?
Same arguing point. Same old arguing.
You don't know what he's talking about. He just got out of jail last night. This nigga don't know what the fuck you talking about. Public intoxication.
Yeah.
You was sipping of that, Uncle.
Sitting up here drinking that hooch, huh?
You said sipping that what?
He's smoking crack.
Hey,
So we got my boy.
I just got. I sound like I just got out of jail. I said I'm sitting up here drinking that hooch.
Oh, that hooch.
He wouldn't know nothing about that. Look, old school.
Nah, I know what you're talking about. I know. I didn't hear what you said.
Hey, flight. He had nerve to comment on shit that be happening out in the streets. He had nerve enough to comment on that. Like you checked him too. Hey, flight, you checked him too. Say, show your face. Let me see your face. He was so stupid.
Oh, you listening?
Hey, flight. It ain't no nigga out in Africa. Hey, flight. Ain't no nigga out in Africa talk like that nigga talk.
Nigga shit is man fugazi, B.
Hey, flight. He a live motherfucker. Hey, flight. He perpetrating a fraud.
Fraud.
Hey, I ain't gonna cap. He was talking about. Listen, when he was agreeing to bring federal.
You a fraud.
This nigga's on the show from outside of his box.
You a fraud. Perpetrating a fraud.
Yo, get up from underneath the water, yo.
Trash.
This nigga scuba diving, yo.
Show your face, trash.
You want to see your face? You said you gotta show your face.
I can't hear you, trash. Show me your face. Show me your face.
Hey, I have a question. What's his name? Not what's his name. Pelicans. Lonzo's out of there. You know, it just there's no way you can. After what David Griffin said, I don't see Lonzo coming back to that, and I don't see them having any type of correlation there. And Lonzo and Zion, they might be cool and all, you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people want to see the Zion and Lonzo shit, but
fuck out of here, Flight.
But you know, it don't work no more, bro. Because Zion and Lonzo, they're cool, but the Pelicans, they're so bad, man. Their front office is in disrupt. You can't trust David Griffin's word. You know, if the players are haters and they all got egos, B.I. got an ego. It's like, man, he gotta go.
Have they found a coach?
Everybody else's fault, man. Here we go.
Hey, what y'all think about Van Gundy's words from the podcast he did?
He did a podcast recently?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that. What did he say?
He was on a podcast.
Yeah, I ain't heard it either.
Yeah, I haven't heard it. What did he say?
Interviewed him. He basically said that David Griffin was lying. When David Griffin said it was a mutual agreement, Van Gundy was like, "Nah, it was a mutual." So he was almost blindsided by it.
Van Gundy! Van Gundy came out and talked.
Yeah. That's
I didn't see this.
I gotta see this. I gotta check this out.
Yo, you should have been in here, man. Paul.
And let me tell you something. I'm so glad you said that, bro, because now I could throw that in Lonzo's trash's face. That's why I don't want Zoe in that organization. That's right there. Thank you, appreciate it. Because Lonzo's trash was trying to wonder why we should have Zoe on that team. Zoe shouldn't be on that team. The whole front office is in disarray. You can't trust David Griffin's word, and that whole entire shit is done. It needs to be exploding. You can keep Zion, okay, keep your Zion, but that's it.
Talk about, man.
We're done. That team is trash. They should burn it. Make it the New Orleans bounce.
As a matter of fact, I think the family may have been upset when Van Gundy got fired. If you look at the timeline, because Van Gundy was heavy on running Zion at point.
A point guard, yeah, they wanted that too. They wanted that too.
So if you look at the timeline when they came out and was saying that they was not, they wanted Zion.
You look like you are lounging right now.
Yeah, when they said they wanted Zion to be moved, that was after.
He said it wasn't a mutual decision. I already know what happened. Man, the motherfuckers ran his ass out the building. I ain't gonna lie. I need to hear. I'm gonna listen to this shit.
Yo, I gotta check this out.
This shit like 40 minutes.
Oh, bro, did he? Okay, what else did he say?
It's on YouTube.
What else?
The Lamberton and Friends. Just type in Van Gundy. It's the first video gonna pop up. Zion is no coach killer.
Hey, hold up. Did Van Gundy had to say something about Lonzo and the Pelicans, the players?
I don't know. What did he say? You heard the whole thing?
Yeah, he was basically, they were talking about a number of things, but he was basically saying that Zion, he don't believe Zion was the reason that they got rid of him, and he made a point to say that it was not a mutual agreement. Like basically, they pushed him out.
He got fired.
Right.
He can't coach young players. That's why.
Hold on. And did he say that? Was he talking about how David Griffin was a liar, and he guess you can't trust David Griffin?
No, he not gonna come out and say that.
Yo,
but
why you keep talking? Yo, no. Why you keep talking shit about David? David Griffin's one of the best GMs of all time, nigga. Why you keep talking shit about David Griffin?
Now you about to piss me the fuck off. That's why
I said. What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas, man? Look up his body of work, man. Stop talking shit about David Griffin. Look up his body of work. Come on, man. Like, you keep talking about David Griffin like he's a trash GM.
Stop it, man. Because he is trash. Tell me something he did good.
Man. No, he's
Tell
not.
me something he did good. Tell me something good.
He brought Lonzo to the Pelicans, nigga. Your man's.
Bro, shut up.
What you talking about?
Shut up, bro.
Hey, man, stop capping, bro. You know David Griffin. Man. You just said David Griffin. What? How many championships teams have?
I want to disrespect David Griffin, yo. Come on, man.
Wait a minute. Wave King, hold up. How many championships has he been a GM over? Or what, vice president of basketball? How many championships can he take credit for? I'm talking to you, Lonzo's trash.
I gotta check the receipts. Hold up.
Go ahead.
We're gonna go through David Griffin signings, yo. That's what I want.
Receipts. Hold up. Go
ahead. Y'all think David Griffin just became a GM this year for some reason? I don't know why.
No, he's been a GM, bro, but somebody got to turn that TV down, man.
You can't base somebody's career off of 1 year, man.
But you just said he's the greatest GM of all time.
He's one of the best GMs of all. He's always been known as a great GM. What are you talking about, dog? When you start watching basketball,
no. Hey, we're gonna give you time to get your receipts as you're getting that. Because I may be wrong. I'm not gonna think I know everything. I may be wrong. You may be right. But my personal opinion, man, I think he's trash. I do not think he knows how to build a roster. I think he micromanages. I don't think he's good at his job. I think he's took a lot of credit from his days with LeBron James, and he's been living on that glory for the last several years.
And you know what? And I'm just waiting for more people to come out against his ass because JJ Redick came out against his ass and said that don't trust David Griffin's word. And now you got Stan Van Gundy talking about, yo, that dude's a liar. Don't trust that man. And I can't wait until some of them players on the Pelicans start saying, yo, do not trust that nigga David Griffin. I don't care. That dude's a bum. And that's why I don't want Zoe in that organization at all anymore. He don't need to be in no ugly swamp. He's out of there.
Yeah, well, I don't like one thing that he said that I don't like. Matter of fact, I forgot he's not even a GM. He's just a vice president of basketball, something, right? Associate. I forget what his title is. But one thing he always says that gets on my skin is that he does not consult the star players on the team when it comes to constructing the team. And I'm like, bro, how do you? That one thing right there, I don't like when he says that, and he always refers to his star players and those team players on the team as boys, like kids.
Thank you. That's what they kept doing to Zion. I was like, bro, Zion is a star player. Oh no, he is. If you watch the interviews, they literally said David Griffin and the whole front office was literally going, yeah, these guys, we're a family, and we want, as a family, we want them to, they don't, we're glad that he's so level-headed that, he doesn't come into the place with his head up high like he is some prestige high level. Like, shut up. That nigga's the first round pick. You better treat that nigga like he's the first round pick. Look out of here, bro. These ain't no little niggas. These are grown men. And if you're going to build around your first round pick, which is a grown man named Zion Williamson, who is 6'6", 6'7", I don't know how tall he is, that You treat him as such, and you build around him, bro. You keep Lonzo, put us some shooters around him, and build up. You don't fuck around and go get fucking ugly ass Bledsoe and Steven Adams, and then make y'all niggas do slow and take away the full court fast break y'all doing and make them do a slow half court offense. Fuck out of here, bro. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing.
He doesn't know what he's doing, but he's signed LeBron and Kevin Love.
Bro, motherfucker, LeBron was gonna be there regardless because that's his hometown. Shut the fuck up, man.
And he brought in Kevin Love, man. He built the whole Cavs team. He built the Cavs team, nigga. So how is he a trash GM?
Shut up, bro. You have
See what I'm saying? You just make shit up, my nigga. You just make shit up with no facts.
No one makes shit up, bro. Nobody's making shit up.
You making shit up without facts, bro. He built the Cavaliers team. That's a fact. What are you talking about? Look it up, my nigga. You have Google in front of you.
No, let me tell you something. It's a fact that your stupid ass got on here and said that Lonzo's going to get $8 million a contract.
This nigga's crazy. He has no facts when he talks, so it's crazy. You give this nigga a fact and he just doesn't even want to listen to it.
Whatever you say, buddy.
You're talking shit about David Griffin that built the Cleveland Cavaliers championship team, my nigga. So how are you talking shit about a championship GM? How?
Hold up. This is coming from the same guy that we all have heard you say that Lonzo Ball is only going to get $8 million contract this year. This is coming from the same guy that said that, right?
Oh, it's coming from a fact. That's where it's coming from.
How's that a fact? You just said Lonzo Ball is going to get $8 million a year. That's not a fact. That's stupid.
All right.
You come out here with stupid facts like that.
All right, man. Lonzo Ball. No. You're delusional. You're saying Lonzo Ball is going to be a star. All types of wild shit. This is Lonzo Ball Stan channel. A bunch of Lonzo Ball stands, nigga. That niggas is delusional, bro. You're sitting here talking shit about David Griffin that built the fucking Cavs, nigga. Championship GM.
Nigga, you don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Shit. It don't even make sense.
David Griffin is a piece of shit. Man, you could have built that fucking organization.
He's a GM. What do you want him to be, nigga?
Like to the finals regardless. What the fuck are you talking about?
Come on,
you act
man.
Like he did that shit before he went to Miami. After LeBron came back from Miami, he was gonna take it. He would have took Utah to the championship. He would have took the Charlotte Bobcats to the finals. He would have took the Knicks to the championship. So all this David Griffin shit need to stop. LeBron James wanted to go there. He didn't go there for David Griffin. He didn't go there for fucking Dan Gilbert, any of them. He wanted to go back to Cleveland to win the shit for them and leave again.
That was his hometown. That's the only reason he came back to that bullshit.
You don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Y'all niggas is ready to disrespect anybody over Lonzo, man. It's crazy.
No,
you have to feed your narrative.
That dude,
that's the only way y'all gonna feed your narrative, yo. That's it. You have to make up your narrative. That's it.
No, there's no narrative. What's my man's name in Oklahoma City? Who's the GM over there? What's his name? Y'all know the dude up in OKC. I forgot his fucking name. But he's a good GM. Even the motherfucking he ain't no motherfucking Pat Riley. He ain't no Danny Ainge. He ain't no motherfucking there's another dude, Sam Presti. Sam Presti is a good GM too. Even dude the motherfuckers up there in San Antonio, I forgot his name. But those motherfuckers up there, they good GMs. I mean, come on, this dude Dan Gilbert whatever the fuck his name is, this dude is trash.
Hey, bro, look, I apologize to everyone. I got a little mad because you gotta understand, me and Flight been dealing with this Lonzo's trash guy for so long. You going trash that come out of his mouth and then you get like a little pissed off, bro. That's just stupid.
You're emotional, man. You're always emotional.
There's no delusional. There's nothing emotional about that.
Stop being emotional.
Who the fuck says that Lonzo's only going to get $8 million a year this year?
You're talking about a player that's averaging 14 points a game, like he's going to be a superstar, man. That makes you delusional.
Yeah, but
that's what makes you delusional, dog.
What about the circumstances?
You're saying he's going to get $20 million. That's what makes you delusional.
The ball in his hands 100% of the times, playing like Ben Simmons had the opportunities Ben Simmons had.
He led the team in touches. Stop capping, man. He led the team in touches. Stop capping, please.
Bro, but you said I thought you said you watched the Pelicans game.
You don't watch shit.
Everybody, for the 100th time. everybody watches Zion, so they watch Lonzo Ball.
Oh man.
Okay, so if you watched it,
for the 100th time, man. Y'all ain't the only people in the world that watch basketball, yo.
Okay,
like,
so if you watched it, you would know that.
Enough.
So if you watched it, bro, that means you would know that Lonzo Ball ain't get as many touches as they're saying he's touching. Come on, bro.
He led the team in the league. If he led his team in touches, that means he's getting touches, dog. What? How do your math is crazy, bro. I can't understand your math, yo. I really can't. Explain it to me.
I can't understand your math when you say that Lonzo's only gonna get $8 million a year. You sound stupid.
You're saying he's getting 20. That's 100 times dumber than me saying 8.
Dude, how's that 100 times dumber if niggas?
It is. It's yo, dude. It's autistic.
Okay, Kuzma right now got $13 million contract extension, and he's worse than Lonzo by far. And he got $13 million. So how you gonna go under 13?
Dave, let me explain it to you one more time, because you don't like. I want you to sit and I want you to listen this time, and not say a word. I want you to listen and have this go through your brain. The fucking point guard position in the NBA is as deep as it's ever been, and then you have another 6 point guards that are projected to go in the first round this year.
But
teams are not going to spend money on point guards, bro.
Nobody's trusting a rookie over Lonzo Ball.
Oh my God, dog. See, you don't listen, dude. You're not listening.
All right, bro.
Think like a GM. That's why I told you. Think like a GM. Don't think like a Lonzo Ball fan.
But let me tell you, I am thinking like a GM, because if I was a GM, I would say, hold up. Why would I not hop on the opportunity while Lonzo Ball is available?
I just told you why.
Super young, that is very durability this year, and he has shown that he has experience in this league. He's a great passer. He's 6'6". He's a big type guard, and he can run the offense, run full speed down the court, run the fast break. Who would not want that? And he can spread the floor. What are you talking about?
I just want to know what
I listen to what you said, but listen, y'all gotta leave room for other people to talk, bro. Y'all just going back and forth.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You pissed me off, bro. Go ahead. You're right.
But listen, bro, to what Trash just said, bro. Okay, what you said didn't really make any sense. There's no GM. You said think like a GM. There's no GM that's gonna pull a rookie, bro, and expect them to take them further than Lonzo Ball would. Because every team right now is trying to make the playoffs.
Based on what?
Bro, all right, tell me what GM right now will take a rookie, bro. Sign a rookie, has no NBA experience, and want that rookie to be a starting point guard to take them into the playoffs.
Because he gets him on a rookie contract. That's why they're gonna do it.
You did. So what?
That's why it's money.
So bro, okay, so what all-star rookie right now is coming into the league? We're talking about all-star. We're talking about, you know what I mean?
You got Cade. You got Jalen Suggs.
Hold on.
You got Davion Mitchell. You got Trey Mann.
Bro,
you got Bones Highland.
Can I finish my comment?
You got Book Knight. There's so many guards coming out this year, bro.
I didn't ask you.
That's what y'all don't understand. Because if y'all don't watch college basketball, then you can't have this conversation.
Can you listen? The way you have a conversation is you listen to what somebody is saying, and then you respond to that. You don't just keep rattling on after you don't even know what they're asking.
Yeah, but all right, but you have to. But this is what you got to understand. If you don't know the players coming up,
bro, I don't.
Then it's hard for you to understand what I'm saying.
Bro, listen, I don't.
You get that?
What point guard right now coming out of college is on an all-star level like Lonzo was, like our player like
Lonzo. When was Lonzo on an all-star level? What are you talking about,
bro? The hype guy. The hype when Lonzo came into the league, which
you got Suggs, you got Suggs and Cade both going top 5. What do you mean,
bro? And them dudes did not have nowhere near hype as LaMelo and Lonzo had come into the league. Stop playing with yourself.
That doesn't mean anything.
What are you talking, bro? Have you?
It means, bro.
Suggs just made it to the chip, and Cade is projected to go number 1. Bro, what are you talking about? Cade is. You never seen Cade Cunningham play ball, bro?
It means a lot when you
think Lonzo Ball's better than Cade Cunningham. I hope you're saying that.
When you talk about a GM choosing to take a rookie out of college that has not played a lick of NBA experience and expect that player to propel them into the playoffs.
You can use that logic on any player in the draft that's ever played the game of basketball. You can use that logic on every single player, bro.
But listen, what you see, I'm waiting for you to make this make sense for me. I'm really in. I'm open ears. I'm open ears. Hold up. I'm open ears. I want you to make this make sense for me. You're telling me that they're going to choose a rookie has no NBA experience over somebody that has experience already in the league. So I'll say for your sake, I'll say a decent point guard that can take you to a playoffs.
You want me to tell you why they're gonna do that? Because it's a cheaper option. He wants too much money. If he was willing to bend, if he was willing to take less bread, then he might get on a team. But him wanting 15, 20 million, nigga, that ain't gonna happen, bro. It's just not.
Bro, 15, 20 million is nothing in the league. What are you talking about?
20 million is nothing in the league. Okay.
Kuzma just got 13.
Oh man, yo.
I don't understand, bro. How you talking about?
Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna repeat myself again. The point guard position is the deepest position in the NBA. So no GMs are gonna overpay for a point guard, bro, unless he is a bona fide star.
Right. So we'll have
the bat.
We'll have this conversation next month. Right now,
hold on.
I'm just telling you,
bro. Yo,
Lonzo
Ball's trash. So you're telling me Lonzo's not gonna get 20 mil this free agency? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. He's not. He's not gonna get 20 million, man. He's not.
That's all you deserve is a laugh, bro.
No, because I broke it down to y'all, man. If y'all don't wanna accept it, that's not on me. That's on y'all.
Yo, low key said Kwame Brown is a bust and he got 63 million.
Yeah, they ain't making that mistake no more. Come on, man.
I'm just saying, bro. What you're saying,
man. It's not happening no more.
Bro, people are
point guards coming up in every draft. Every single draft is point guard. The position's deep.
So let me tell you this. I can guarantee you that.
Yo, bro, what?
I
guarantee you'll get 20 mil. I guarantee you.
Bro, listen,
probably more than that.
Fellas. Right. This guy has said that Lonzo won't even get 8 million at best. Like, this is how stupid or rage this guy is saying, bro. Like, I get it if he had facts. Like, when somebody brings facts to me, I listen and I respect.
No, you don't. You haven't listened to one fact. No, you haven't. You're
stop stupid lying. Nigga. You fucking said Lonzo's
getting listen to no facts, bro. You just talk.
All right,
listen shit.
I can respect what Phonics said. Because when Phonics said, listen, he said, okay, Phonics said Lonzo was just a role player. That's his opinion. And he said, yeah.
I said
he said teams overpay all the time. Phonics is being realistic. He's being realistic in his assumption in his analyzing the situation, bro. By you saying that Lonzo won't even get 8 million, you gotta understand, bro. When you're talking to people that's kind of logical thinkers, you're not making any sense, bro.
Bro, what did I just say, man? Do I gotta repeat it again? One more time? Do I gotta say it one more time? Right, do I gotta say it one more time? Let me go over it again. Let me say it one more time, yo, so y'all can understand. One more time. The point guard position is the deepest position in the NBA, and now you have 6 more point guards coming out of college that are gonna be drafted into the first round. So GMs would rather take a rookie on a rookie contract than give Lonzo Ball all that money because he only averaged 14 points a game. The money doesn't equal the potential. If you can show me another player that averages 14 points a game that's going to get 20 million on his next contract, I want to see it. I'd love to see it.
Bro, but he's not that he's just averaging 14 points a game. He's also a guy that has progressed every year, and they're paying attention to the fact that he's going to progress from 14 points a year to 17 points a game. Because they know that's where Lonzo is right now. He's a progressor. And that's the people they put money into. They invest in young point guards who gets better. They invest into shooting guards who gets better. If they got a player that is young as Lonzo Ball, who is 6'6", that could play both sides of the ball, that could pass and have the IQ that he has, and he is working on his game every offseason that he has, because this is about to be his only second offseason that he's had. And the first offense, he's shown how much improvement he did. People are willing to invest that money into something that's going to be good for their team now, and that's worth the money, bro.
And not only that, what you're saying is
you gotta bring his asking price down, man.
What you're saying, bro, don't make any sense, and this is the reason why. All those rookies you just named, name me one team right now, playoff championship contending team that has seriously came out, and you've seen in the news where they said they're looking to get these people to be starters on their team, bro. You haven't heard that. You heard about Dennis Schroeder for the Lakers. We've heard Kyle Kuzma. I mean, not Kyle Kuzma. What's this dude's name from Toronto? I forgot his name. The point guard.
Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry. You heard Kyle Lowry. You heard Dame. Bro, there is no serious GM that's going to take a player right now. Because right now, what the majority of the league is basically finals or bust. Or playoff championships or bust. So you know David Griffin is not looking to get no well, that's different because he got Zion over there. But for the most part, bro, GMs is not looking to grab somebody they're not sure of that is not tested in the league to carry them. Because guess what? As you have seen this year, people is getting fired, bro. Coaches is getting fired. A vice president of basketball association, these guys getting fired. GMs are getting fired, bro. So it's basically put up or shut up right now. Ain't anybody taking no risk to take nobody out of the draft to do that.
And they did that. They did most of that last year because LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards, when they got drafted, before we heard news that they were trying to look for starting point guards that's going to start for their team and take over as point guard for their team. You don't hear none of that this year. I've not heard not one single news that they have a drafty that they want as to take over the league and be the point guard of their team. So like they're gonna draft the point guard, sure, but they're not. None of them. You hear no information about they trying to start them or something.
Yo, my point is he has to lower his asking price.
Ooh,
that's my point, man. He has to lower it.
Why would he lower his asking price if he's going to get the money? He's going to get paid,
he's
bro.
He's not, man. I don't think he's going to get it, man.
All right, man.
Because this dude is a hater.
Not a hater. That's my opinion is that he's not going to get the money. That's my opinion. Why can't you accept that, yo? That doesn't make me a hater. It doesn't make me nothing. Me saying a dude that's getting 14 points a game is not getting 20 million. It's not hating, dog. It's logical.
Bro, let me tell you something. Besides you, I've heard every single person say their good things about Lonzo and bad things about Lonzo. We all came up here, even the people who didn't really like Lonzo said, well, we all agreed that he had to work on some things. And that's why I say it's only his second off season. So he does have a lot of things to work on. But when we say these things, we kind of can argue it, or we can also listen to what each other has to say because we're actually bringing valid points. The shit that you say, bro, is so unvalid. It's not even funny, bro. Like
it's unvalid too because you're biased, bro.
It's so bad, bro. Right.
You're a biased Lonzo Ball fan, so nothing's gonna make sense to you, dog. That's it.
All right, bro.
I know what I was thinking about.
That's how you are, man. That's your mentality, bro. Anything I say, you're gonna deflect. You're gonna fucking bring up some other shit. I already know the game that you play, bro. You're gonna keep playing it no matter what.
Yeah, I was thinking about what Magic
after he gets signed for if you don't get the 20, you're gonna say it's fucking somebody else. It's somebody's fault. You already got an excuse ready, yo. You have a narrative ready, set up. No matter what I say.
Okay.
All right. I was thinking about what Dave.
You don't want to accept facts, man. Look at his win-loss record in his career, yo. Come on, man. Y'all, you gotta.
His win-loss record in his career.
Look at his win-loss record, man. Like, come on, man.
And all those wins-loss careers, how much did he really have control of? Bro.
That's not how, bro. You gotta understand. That's not how teams look at it, man. They don't look at it like, oh, this nigga, it's this person's fault. They just look at production. That's it. That's all they care about.
They do look at whose fault too. Clearly,
they're making a projection. When you're a GM, when you sign somebody, you're projecting this player. Okay, what is he gonna be on our team? How is he gonna fit? Is he gonna be nice? Is he gonna be worth the money? That's all that shit comes into play. It's not Lonzo Ball got 3 trillion fans on Instagram. Let's sign him. That's not how it works.
Oh man.
Yo, bro.
It's just not. It's not a popularity contest, yo. It's not. Basketball is not like that.
All right, bro. So, bro, what are you gonna say when Lonzo gets paid his 20 mil, bro? What you say? Who are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say what I said before. Yo, teams overpay all the time. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that, you know what I'm saying, they're actually paying because he's worth that. No, the teams overpay all the time, man. Shit happens all the time. All across sports, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this brother down here just said Kwame Brown is a bust and he got $63 million. Shit happens all the time, man.
You know what I'm saying? Player.
His fate.
So that dude is some type of important, bro. Niggas ain't.
Listen, his fate is gonna be on draft night. If the Pelicans draft a point guard, it's a wrap for him.
Bro,
how's that a wrap? We don't want him to be on the Pelicans.
Like, what are you
but
talking
I'm saying but this is the thing, right? It's gonna send a message to the rest of the other teams that we're not gonna match any offers you give this man. Right? So the other teams are gonna know. The other teams know I'm not outbidding for this. I'm not gonna have to outbid the Pelicans for Lonzo Ball. So I can lowball him.
Hold on.
They're gonna lowball him. That's a fact.
Bro.
The Hornets don't have no money, bro. The Hornets have no money. Listen, hold up. They have no money and they can outbid the Pelicans. Pelicans, they can't outbid nobody. So that's out of the water, nigga. That ain't sending no message to nobody.
Bro, second of all,
what do you mean? What do you mean? What's the Pelicans don't got? The Pelicans don't got no max deals. What are you talking about? How can't the Pelicans offer him? Can't match nobody. What are you talking about, bro?
Bro,
here you go again, just making shit up, Dave. You love to make shit up.
Nobody make shit up.
You said they don't got bread to pay Lonzo Ball. You just said that.
No, that was me.
That wasn't me, bro.
Yeah, my fault. You just said they don't got the bread to play Lonzo Ball. You're lying. They don't have nobody on the max.
They don't.
So they have the money to pay.
They ain't trying to go past 19 million. They said they ain't got the bread.
Why? They don't want to pay him, bro. They don't want to pay him.
Okay.
And they don't want to pay him either. Yeah, they don't.
But here's a question I want you to answer. Don't you think them not wanting to pay Lonzo Ball is going to have a negative effect on his free agency?
No, dumbass.
No, bro.
How not? Why? How not?
Because
a lot of teams know what was going on and see through that shit, bro. Trust me, bro.
Well, bro, if they don't have to outbid the Pelicans, nigga, they ain't gonna give him the bread that he wants. That's the point I'm trying to make.
You really think
they're gonna lowball him?
All right, bro. We gonna see, man. I guarantee you, no team will lowball him.
That's all I'm saying, bro. They're gonna what I'm saying, he's gonna have to take less. If he wants that prominent role, he got to take less bread. That's what I'm saying. He has to bring it, and it's gonna happen,
bro. He's gonna give. Bro, I'm telling you.
When Lonzo Ball, hey, listen, when everybody
Chicago,
yeah, no, you're right, Dave. You're right. No, I'm saying, check this out. A lot of people were saying a lot of shit about Lonzo Ball. How the season wasn't starting off so good for him because the start off wasn't really so good. But when that trade deadline came. Why the fuck 11 teams was ready for his ass? For Lonzo. There's a reason, bro, was interested for Lonzo. They see past the bullshit that the Pelicans
still on a rookie contract. That's why.
These niggas want Lonzo, bro. What do you mean with rookie contract? They still want him for a reason, bro.
You got to understand his potential, bro, too. That plays a part. Teams already see him as a franchise guard, bro, especially at 23, bro. He's only 23 years old. Lonzo's potential is very high. So teams are like, all right, We're ready to work with him and see what he would be in a couple years. And they have high expectations. They have a high expectations for him, bro. They really think that he'll be at that level, bro, because of what he's shown to us. 1 year having a broken jump shot and completely changing it. The next year averaging 14 a game, shooting 38% from three. You think GMs are just stupid and they're just gonna throw? They just don't think he's nice or something, bro. So it's like Ray said, how much? Why were 11 teams trying to bid for him, bro? Why did 11 teams want him, bro? You know what I mean?
They know that
come on, bro. That's bullshit.
Right. They know that his progress level is only going up from here. They know that.
Exactly.
They know that his only progress is only going up.
So what's his numbers next year?
Pelicans. They know what's up with the Pelicans. You think
so? What's his numbers gonna be next year?
What's going on with them?
What's his numbers gonna be,
bro?
And that's not hard to get from. That's not hard to get from where he's at right now. 17-8 is not that bad. Hard for him to get where he's at right now.
18, bro. Honestly, bro, I see 18 and 9. 17-8 is not that hard for him to get where he's at right now. Come on, Lonzo's trash. You act like Lonzo's the worst player in the league, bro. Come on, man.
When did I say that? I never said he was the worst player. When did I say he was the worst player in the league?
His title of his name is Lonzo's trash. So what does that tell you?
I said he's gonna play. I said he can play a backup role, a backup point guard on a contending team. That's his ceiling, yo. That's what he's gonna be used for. He's gonna come in, run the team. He can play the second string, run the team, make sure everybody's fucking organized. That's it. But NBA pick and roll basketball, breaking the man down, making floaters, mid ranges. You don't got it.
Well, how's that his ceiling if he's been a starter for every team he's been on so far?
Because his package ain't there, man. You don't got the package, bro.
Huh? I said how is he a starter on every team he's been on?
Okay. Number one, he got drafted by the Lakers, and the expectation was his jersey was going to be in the Raptors. Secondly, he went to New Orleans, which was a bum-ass team, and still is a bum-ass team. Why wouldn't he start? I mean,
to be fair, because a lot of people was saying the kid was supposed to take it up for him. They said when he was on the Lakers, they were saying Rajon Rondo. Hold on, when he was on Lakers, they said Rajon Rondo and Jordan Clarkson was supposed to take his spot. And that's the truth. They said Rajon Rondo, he's more experienced, he knows what he's doing, and he's supposed to take his spot. And Rajon Rondo at the time was capable of being a pretty good point guard. It wasn't like he was like out of the broken record. So Lonzo kept his spot out of Rajon Rondo, Nickeil Alexander. What's the other point guards that was on that Lonzo had to go against? So
yeah, well, Rajon Rondo got another ring, and he's a Hall of Famer. So please,
I respect that.
Keep him very separate from Lonzo. Lonzo has a long way to go, a very long way to go. Okay.
Yeah, but he has a lot of intangibles that can outdo Rondo now.
I wonder if Rondo could play in this type of NBA. That was a different NBA than Rondo was dominating.
Of course, he just won the title. What are you talking about?
The title, and he did it very dominantly.
Come on, he wasn't ever starting.
But he did it dominantly. They wouldn't have won if it wasn't for Rondo. He came up big in every game, especially in Miami.
They won it in a bubble.
I'm not gonna nigga, that don't change how you play ball because you're in a bubble.
Nigga, you know how many people? Some of the players were even playing like they really wanted to play. Nobody wouldn't even be there.
Yeah, that's excuses and yo, it's just like an asshole. Everybody
nobody wanted to be there, bro.
Just like an asshole. Everybody has one. They were there and they didn't show up, and that's why the Lakers won because they showed up. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it really wasn't that different from this year. Fans came later on in the season this year. They weren't there the whole season. You know what I'm saying? Shit, motherfuckers still played though. You still got to play and perform, and they just didn't. A lot of teams didn't do that. You know, I mean, come on, look at Phoenix. They was on a come up in the bubble. Look where they at now. They about to get a ring. Shit.
They is about to get a ring. Bucks are gonna stop that, but I get what you're saying.
I don't think the Bucks do shit.
You don't think Bucks ain't gonna stop them?
Nah, they struggle too much with Atlanta, man, and I don't think they should even struggle with Atlanta. That shit should have been a sweep, man. There's nothing like that was shameful. And I like Atlanta.
Fakest NBA Finals of all time, yo.
But Atlanta been proving people wrong though. Because
Atlanta low key, that was a fluke situation. I'm gonna drop a video on that probably tomorrow.
Because look, Atlanta, I thought they was gonna stop before 76ers. I didn't think they was gonna beat the Knicks. So I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, I know. Why did they beat the Knicks? It was they got lucky. The Hawks got lucky. It was an epic collapse by Julius Randle. Ben Simmons had an epic collapse, and they almost got over again with Giannis. If Trae Young was healthy, they would have beat them without Giannis.
Yeah, but if Giannis was healthy, they probably would. I mean, the Bucks would have beat them.
Of course, no. I'm just saying the Hawks almost snuck their ass to the finals.
Yeah, they almost slipped their ass to the finals. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
it's
wild shit.
It's a fake season. It's a fluke.
Yeah, that's why I said the Hawks would have made it to the finals. I mean, they fucking around and won it. This was Damian Lillard's year. It was certain people's year. Dame could have fucking, if that Dame and them would have snuck out of Denver, they'd probably be in the finals right now.
Dame be trying to play like Steph Curry too much, man. Hunting them threes.
No.
He completely changed his game to Steph to be Steph Curry, yo. Before he used to attack the rack. He used to dunk on niggas, man. Now he's just step back three.
Yeah,
he's hunting the threes like Steph.
He clutch though, man. Dame is clutch, man.
Nah, he's nice, but he completely changed his game to, you know what I mean, to that.
It's like Steph Curry 2.0. He's trying to be like a better version of Steph.
I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ask yourself this: what guard / forward hasn't? You see Trae Young throwing up trays, missing them. You know what I'm saying? Making some, missing them. I mean, it's just the game today, man. If you're not dominant with that pointer, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I agree. Take it to the rack, man. But everybody wants to hit the long ball, man.
Yeah, but then he kind of got to do that because his team. I mean, I don't know. Nurkic didn't hold his weight. I mean, McCollum didn't hold his weight.
What's your thoughts on my man Chauncey Billups getting hired and they bringing up these allegations that happened years ago? Y'all heard about that?
Yeah, I heard about that. That's that bullshit Me Too movement shit, man, and it's fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. He waited his time, but you know what they mad about? They said Becky Hammond was number 2. You know what I'm saying? And to the audience, you don't know, Becky Hammond, you know what I'm saying, was with Pop over there in San Antonio. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Nobody
saying?
playing for Becky Hammond, yo. Come on, man.
Yo, the Me Too movement, she's a woman, dog. She would have been the first woman coach in any professional sport. Head coach.
That ain't never gonna happen.
Yes, it will.
Oh, no, it is gonna happen.
Yes, it will. And it's gonna happen in the NBA first. Yes, it will.
Hell no.
Man, yo. Man,
Loki, but to be honest with you, the NBA, I'm gonna say something.
No.
The NBA got to make sure they put her in the right situation because they can't send her to Portland and everybody start requesting for trades. How that's gonna look?
Yo, it's gonna be a gimmick, nigga. They're gonna hire her for like 1 year and then fire her.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. I personally, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it a band.
They can't send her to New Orleans.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a band with y'all. I think I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't want it to happen because we'll see how. I don't know how it's gonna look on the league.
She knows basketball, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
She's the champion. She used to play for the Silver Stars when the WNBA was out.
That ain't enough though, man. You gotta. I mean, you're leading men.
But you
man.
act like she don't know nothing.
Come on.
No,
she know basketball.
She was under Popovich.
No, she know basketball, but she don't got the. I mean, come on.
She was under Popovich.
They gotta send her to the right situation. She need to go to Orlando. That's the map. That's where she should
need to go to like Toronto or something, nigga. Somewhere not in America.
No.
Yeah. Ain't gonna America? Hell no. That shit.
We need to go to Africa together to NBA.
No, she need to go to a team that's young and on the come up. With players that just built with a team.
That's tough, yo. I don't know. I don't see that happening, man. Professional sports, ever.
No, it's gonna happen, man. It's too much. It's too much.
It's gonna be like I said. It's gonna be some gimmick shit. They're gonna hire her for a year and fire her and be like, "Yeah, we gave a woman a chance. We good now." It's gonna be like Obama, nigga, being the president. You feel me? It's gonna be that situation.
Wow.
They're gonna do it just to say they did it before. Yeah, we diverse. Blah 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 blah. Back to the regularly scheduled program.
Man, not an NBA. the NBA is the ones now that's leading the charge with all of this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? The race and all of that shit. She gonna get a head coaching job, man. You watch and see, man. She gonna get a head coaching job, bro. It's gonna go down, man.
If it don't happen this year, definitely next year.
Word.
I don't say that. Like,
but listen, y'all, we about to get up out of here, man. It's been a good evening, man. I need everybody to go subscribe to Right to True. You understand? I sent the link already. You know, so y'all just keep supporting. Hit that like button. Most definitely hit that subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV. I already know what it is.
All right, bro. Hey, man.